Welcome to CLMD Connect. In support to the Comprehensive Region-Led Learning Continuity Plan (LCP). I teach. Integrating technology academic community, the household. Ensuring every learner is safe and protected anytime, anywhere. Anchored on Sulong Idokalidad. This is DepEd Regional Office 11, delivering quality education across Davao Region.
Yan, welcome back po sa ating webinar at this is our session 2 for day 1. So sa lahat po ng aming mga participants na sana po nakapag-lunch na kayo, nakakain na at magpapatuloy po tayo sa ating mga pagsasanay at sa hapon pong ito ay pagpapatuloy natin ang ilan pang mga features na dapat ninyong malaman sa ating LMS at sa mga susunod po na pagkatapos po ng ating sesyon na yan, ay magkakaroon naman po tayo ng common topics na ibibigay naman po sa atin ng ating HRDD. Okay po? So sa punto po munang ito ay magkakaroon po muna tayo ng isang pag-awit ng nationalistic song.
Ang bayan kong Pilipinas, lupain ng ginto't bulaklak, pag-ibig na sa kanyang palad, nag-alay ng ganda't dilag, at sa kanyang yumi at ganda, dayuhan ay nahalina. Bayan ko, binihag ka, nasadlak sa dusa. Ibon mang may layang lumipad, kulungin mo at umiiyak. Bayan pa kayang sakdal dilag, ang di magnasang makaalpas. Pilipinas kong minumutya, pugad ng luha at dalita, aking adhika, makita kang sakdal laya. Sakdal dilag, ang di magnasang makaalpas. Pilipinas kong minumutya, pugad ng luha at dalita, aking adhika, makita kang sakdal laya.
Welcome to CLMD Connect. In support to the Comprehensive Region-Led Learning Continuity Plan (LCP). I teach. Integrating technology academic community, the household. Ensuring every learner is safe and protected anytime, anywhere. Anchored on Sulong Idokalidad. This is DepEd Regional Office 11, delivering quality education across Davao Region.
Ayan, thank you so much sa aming controllers sa napakagandang awitin po na Ang Bayan Kong Pilipinas. So sa lahat po ng aming mga kasamahan ngayon sa virtual podium na ito, maraming salamat po muli sa inyong pagdalo sa webinar. At tulad nga po ng ating nababanggit, ang ating pong paglilingkod ay para din po hindi lamang sa ating kabataan, kundi para din po sa ating bayan, lalo-lalo na sa bansang Pilipinas. Ayan po. So sa punto pong ito, meron po kaming sorpresa, pero bago yan, ito po muna yung ating attendance link. Okay po? Yan po ang inyong i-access sa inyong pagtatala ng inyong mga pagdalo ngayon. Paki-screenshot nyo na po at nang makuha po ninyo yan at makapasok po kayo sa hindi pa po nakapag-attendance. Paalala lamang po hanggang alas 3:30 lamang po ang ating attendance na yan. 3:30 lang po. Ano po? Mag-close po siya na after 3:30. Okay po? Ayan. So please don't forget to screenshot or to take picture na po sa ating link na yan. Okay po? Sa punto pong ito, makakasama natin muli on screen ang Education Program Supervisor ng siyang training manager din po natin sa webinar na ito para po sa good news doon po sa nakatala ng perfect score para sa pre-test. Ayan. Sir Rene, good afternoon. Hello, Sir Ren.
Okay, John.
Yes, Sir Ren, meron tayong magandang balita, no? Bago tayo magpatuloy sa ating mga pagsasanay, bigyan muna natin sila ng pasurpresa kasi syempre, nag-effort din naman sila, no? Yung iba nga, siguro, sumasagot pa sila, nasa ibabaw pa ng, or nasa daan, or saan ba sila nakapwesto. So may good news po tayo, Sir Ren, di ba? Sige po, Sir Ren, ano ba yung good news natin eh?
Okay. So, courtesy of our Chief Education Supervisor of the Curriculum Learning and Management Division, according to her, those who got 10 points or perfect score in the pre-test will be given 100 pesos load. So, just message us and provide us with your number so that you will be given 100 pesos load.
Ayun. Sir Rene, ilan ba sila mananalo? Yung first top 10?
Lahat na nakakuha ng 10. Bahala na si Ma'am Jan. So, lahat na nakakuha ng 10.
Ayun.
Okay.
Lahat
Ma'am Jan,
na naka-perfect score?
na-share ko, John. Okay.
Ayun.
So,
yan, ilan ba yan sila?
Kung sino ang nagmamay-ari ng email na yan, sino nagmamay-ari sa email na yan, email us. No?
Okay.
Sino ang i-email, John, para mabigyan tayo ng number?
I think, Sir Rene, babasahin natin, ano?
Okay, sige, John.
Kasi, yung ginagamit naman nila po na email ad is yung kanilang DepEd email. So, official po ito. Ano po? Ayan po, babasahin namin yung makakatanggap po ng 100 pesos load mula sa ating chief ng CLMD. Yan po sila, babasahin natin. From Davao del Norte, si Sir James Royo. From Davao de Oro, si Ma'am Rosely Otor. From Davao City, si Ma'am Marisol Abique. From Panabo City, si Sir Jaime Carlo. From Davao City, we have Sir Paulo Cortez. From Panabo City also, Ma'am Marianita Tuazon. From Panabo City still, Ma'am Carmencita de Guzman. Still from Panabo City, Ma'am Joylene Martinez. From Davao de Oro, we have Ayan Jake Galorio. From Panabo City, si Ma'am Joanny Aguilar. From Davao City, si Ma'am, ano ba to? Pagas Renalyn. Ayan. Ayan, Renalyn Pagas. Ayan, okay. Yan ba lang, Sir Rene?
Meron pa.
Meron pa. Ayan, meron pa. From Digo City, Jeslan Bana, Jelrose Digelmo from Panabo City, Carlo Datulaita from Davao City, Charisma Ambrona from Igacos, Ma'am Rodel, Rodel Ladeza from Davao Occidental, Rosalie Danganon from Davao Occidental, Jorly Dabalos, Davao City, Leia Valle from Davao del Norte, Annie Grace Ferrares from Davao Occidental, Bayani Escoton from Davao del Norte, Ivana Silagan from Davao de Oro. Ayan. Yun po. Meron pa, sir?
Okay na. Yun lang.
Ayan. Yan
Okay.
po ang yun po lahat ng nabanggit namin na may nagmamay-ari ng email ad na yan po. We will get back to you po para makuha ang inyong mga numbers at makakatanggap po kayo ng 100 pesos load courtesy of the Chief of the Curriculum and Learning Management Division. Ayan po. So maraming salamat po sa inyong pagsagot at nakuha niyo po yung ating prize na yan. You deserve it and congratulations po sa lahat ng nagkamit ng gantimpala na yan. Ayan. Sir Rene, maraming salamat po sa oras at panahon. Ayan po. So Sir Ren, sa punto pong ito, sa lahat ng aming mga participants, muli ipa-flash namin ang link para sa attendance. Okay? Please ako, paki-post ng link para sa ating attendance. Baka po may kakapasok lang, may kakalagin. Ayan po ang ating PM attendance for session 2, this day 1, bit.ly/2D3MLLR. Ayan po. Yan po ang ating attendance link para po sa hapong ito. At muli, paalala lamang po hanggang alas 3:30 lamang po ng hapon, open ang attendance na yan. Okay po. So sa punto pong ito, magpapatuloy po tayo sa ating pagsasanay patungkol po doon sa ating learning management system na ibibigay sa atin ng ating mga tagapagsanay kaninang umaga at sisimulan po yan ngayon ni Sir Cholo Hernandez. Sir Cho.
Hello sir, good afternoon.
Yes, magandang hapon Sir Cho. Nakapag-lunch ka na ba?
Yes sir, tapos na po.
Ayan, so sigurado dahil nakapag-lunch na si Sir Cholo, handang-handa na rin siya para sa kanyang presentasyon. Sige po Sir Cho, I'll be just backstage. Thank
Sige,
you.
Sir, thank you. Good afternoon ulit sa ating mga participants dito sa ating webinar. So ngayon, papakita ko dito at sa ating LMS yung pag-create ng ating subject as teachers. So share ko po yung aking screen. So ito po, nakalagin ako as teacher or course creator po. So para makabuo ako ng subject, i-click ko yung create new course. By the way, baka yung mga naka-install na po ng offline, so pwede niyo po akong sundan. Sabay-sabay po tayong mag-create ng course or subject. So once nakalagin na kayo, so ito yung makikita nyo sa inyong dashboard. So, para maka-create tayo ng subject, click natin yung create new course. So, click lang natin, create new course. Then, dadalhin tayo sa view ng adding a new course. So, yung unang hihingin sa atin is yung course full name. Yung nakatag po as red na may exclamation point, ito po yung mga required na mga fields. So, hindi po siya pwedeng blank. Ito mga required. So, for example, gagawa ako ng course. For example, English 201. So, sample lang po. Then, dito sa short name, lalagay natin ang shortened version ng ating course or subject. So, for example, English, i-shorten ko ang English, then yung code. So for example, mahaba yung pangalan ng ating subject. For example, yung mga question sa pagpapakatao, medyo mahaba yun. So pwede natin i-shorten dito. For example, ESP na lang. Then ito ring short name. Ito yung makikita natin sa mga links natin sa mga navigation ng ating learning management system. So next, punta tayo dito sa course category. So dito sa course category, Marami tayong option. Dito na ang option po natin is yung mga elementary, junior high school, senior high school. Then hindi pa po dito, pwede rin yung kindergarten. So pipiliin lang natin kung saan na-belong yung ating subject. So for example, yung English 201 ko, ilalagay ko dito sa junior high school. So click ko lang junior high school. Then dito sa course visibility, by default is naka-show yung ating subject. So kailangan naka-show yung ating subject para makita ito ng ating mga learner or student at makapag-enroll po sila. And next is itong course start date and course end date. So pwede nating iset ito as restriction kung kailan pwede mag-enroll yung ating mga student and yung kailan hindi na sila pwede makaka-enroll doon sa ating subject. So for now, disable ko lang ito para walang restriction yung aking gagawing subject. So next is yung description. Under sa description, meron tayong course summary. Pwede tayong maglagay dito ng summary ng ating subject or kung ano yung description ng subject. So for example, sample lang, lagay ko lang dito. The next is yung course image. So, ang course image is yun yung una makikita ni student pag i-search niya yung ating subject. So, ito rin ang gagawing header ng ating dashboard sa ating subject. So, pwede natin i-adjust yung ating i-upload na image na matutugma doon sa ating header. Then, pwede rin itong gamit ng ating course image is for example, maraming mga magkakapareho ng pangalan ng subject pero ibang grade lang. So to differentiate, pwede natin lagyan ng image. Then we can inform our learner or student na ito yung ating subject, may ganito siyang image. So mas madali nila itong makikita. So to upload an course image, click lang natin tong add file button dito na part or anywhere in this area na may down arrow. Pwede rin tayong mag-drag and drop from our computer to this part of our upload. So, for now, i-click ko lang itong part na to. Then, pipiliin ko is upload a file. Then, choose file. Then, i-open niya yung aking Explorer sa computer. So, hanapin ko yung gagamitin kong image dito sa aking computer. So for example, may na-prepare ako na image, click ko lang open. So ito yung gagamitin kong image. So para ma-upload siya, kailangan kong pumunta dito sa lower part and click upload this file. So pag na-upload ko na siya, makikita ko dito sa ating adding a new course. So yan, may preview ng image na in-upload ko. So ito yung mga file types na pwede lang natin i-upload dito sa course image. Either GIF, JPEG, or PNG lang po yung mga extension. So to save our subject, punta tayo dito sa baba. Click lang natin, save and display para ma-create na siya. So yan, naka-create na po na tayo ng ating course or subject. So para ma-check natin kung andyan na siya sa ating learning management system, punta tayo dito sa all courses. So dito sa all courses, naka-list lahat ng mga categories. So kanina, nilagay natin yung English 201 natin dito sa junior high school. So drop down natin itong junior high school. And makikita natin yung ginawa kong subject na English 201. So click ko lang yung English 201 and automatic mapupunta ako doon sa aking course dashboard. So ito po yung itsura ng course dashboard. Wala pa po siyang laman. Yung default lang na laman niya is yung announcements. So yung announcements is parang forum siya ng ating subject. So kung mapapansin nyo, wala pang option to edit. Wala pang mga buttons. So, para maka-edit po tayo dito sa ating subject, click natin yung turn editing on. Dito po sa may upper right side. So ito, click natin turn editing on. So pag i-click po natin ito, makikita na natin yung mga edit and add buttons. Yan, makita nyo, meron na po edit, dyan na add an activity or resource. Pwede na natin i-edit yung mga existing na nandito sa ating subject. So itong mga topics natin, pwede na natin itong palitan. For example, yung gusto nating format is weekly. Pwede tayong maglagay dito ng week 1, week 2, or pwede natin ilagay dito yung mismong lesson. So under sa lesson natin dito, ilalagay yung ating mga activity and resources. So for now, okay na yan. Then for example, more than 4 yung ilalagay nyo na topic. Kasi by default, 4 lang po yung nandyan. So pwede kang mag-add ng topics. So dito sa lower part ng ating dashboard, meron nakalagay add topics. So ito yung pipindutin natin para maka-add ng topics. So ngayon, ang gagawin natin is yung mag-add tayo ng mga activity or resource na usually or ito yung palagi natin magagamit dito sa ating learning management system. So para maka-add po tayo, click natin yung add an activity or resource. So i-add natin dito under sa topic 1. Click natin add an activity or resource. So pag-click po natin yan, lalabas yung mga options. So by default, naka-show lahat. Search lang natin kung ano yung gusto natin gamitin. Then dito sa taas, meron ding search bar kung gusto nyong i-search na para mas mapabilis. Kaysa mag-manual kayo maghanap dito sa listahan. And pwede rin pindutin nyo itong mga tabs, activities, para only activities lang yung makikita. Then same for resources. So ito po yung ating mga different activities. Meron tayong assignment, yung chat, ito yung pwede nating group chat, so hindi na kailangan lumabas ni student dito sa ating platform para mag-communicate with teachers. So meron na tayong chat dito pa lang sa ating subject. Meron din tayong ibang option na medyo advanced tulad nitong database. So hindi natin to usually ginagamit. Then meron din tayong itong interactive content. So ito yung pinakita kanina ni Sir Nonoy, yung mga different interactive content under H5P. So lahat ng pinakita niya kanina, nandito po lahat yon. Meron din tayong quiz, yung forum, at mga iba't iba pang mga activities. So pag naka-install na kayo or may access na kayo sa LMS, pwede nyo explore itong mga different activities. But for now, yung gagawin natin first is punta tayo dito sa resources. Yung gagawin natin is mag-upload tayo ng learning material. So gagamitin natin itong file. So click natin yung file. So ito po ang view natin sa adding a new file. So yung unang hihingin sa atin is yung name ng ating learning material. So for example, lalagay ko dito, English Lesson 1. Pwede rin tayo maglagay ng description. Option na lang po siya. So dito sa select files, dito na natin i-upload yung ating learning material. So kahit anong file type po, pwedeng naka-Word, PowerPoint, or yung prescribe natin is PDF para hindi basta-bastang ma-edit yung ating file. So click na natin dito and upload a file, choose file, then hanapin natin sa ating computer yung ating learning material. So for example, may na-prepare ako dito. May ginawa akong English Lesson 1. So ito yung gagamitin ko, English Lesson 1. Click ko lang yung upload this file para ma-add siya dun sa ating learning material na file. So yan, may makikita ko na upload na yung aking file. So ngayon, i-save ko na siya and return to course. So yan, meron akong isang lesson. So ito yung babasahin ni student. Then ngayon naman, mag-a-add tayo ng activity na naman. Yung una natin gagawin activity is gawa tayo ng quiz. So click lang natin add an activity or resource. Then piliin natin yung quiz. So ito po yung view ng ating adding a new quiz. So lalagyan natin ng pangalan yung ating quiz. For example, English quiz 1. Or kung mas specific yung coverage na yung quiz, pwede nyo ilagay dito yung anong klaseng quiz ang dito po sa ating name. Next is yung description. So dito sa description, pwede tayong maglagay ng mga general instruction or description ng ating quiz. The next, dito sa timing, ito rin isang feature ng ating system para malagyan ng restriction. Dito makikita nyo meron tayong open the quiz and close quiz. So si open the quiz, kung isi-set natin ito, during this time lang ma-open yung quiz. So before sa isi-set natin na date, hindi siya ma-access ni student. Ito namang close the quiz, after nang ilalagay natin dito na date, ay hindi na rin ma-access ni student or learner ang ating quiz. So by default, naka-disable po siya. So kung gusto natin gamitin, enable lang po natin. Yung example ng application po nito is for example, ako si teacher, then bukas wala ako kasi may attend ako na training or seminar. So para walang sayang na oras doon sa aking klase, pwede ako gawa ng quiz para yun yung activity nila habang wala ako sa classroom. So pwede ko i-set dito na bukas pa ma-open yung quiz during sa aking time, and after din sa aking time, doon din mako-close ang quiz. So during that time frame lang sila pwede mag-take ng aking quiz during my time lang sa aking klase. Then pwede rin tayo mag-set ng time limit. And pag i-enable natin ito, so maglalagay tayo ng kung ilang minuto or ilang oras lang sila pwede mag-take ng ating quiz. Dito sa when time expires, ito yung gagawin ni system kung mauubos na yung time limit. So yung options is open attempts are submitted automatically. Ibig sabihin nun, finished or unfinished, basta maubos na yung time limit, isasubmit na ni system yung tinitake na quiz ni student. Then meron tayong there's grace period when open attempts can be submitted but no more questions answered. So, pwedeng ipagpatuloy ni student yung kanyang sinasagutan na question na lang. Then yung last is medyo harsh to. Attempts must be submitted before the time expires or they are not counted. So siguro hindi natin ito gagamitin kasi kawawa naman si student. Ibig sabihin po nito pag naubos na yung time, kung hindi pa siya natapos, ay zero na siya sa ating quiz. So medyo harsh siya. Yung lalagay ko lang dito is hindi ko lang siya lalagyan ng time limit para hindi magmamadali si student. So dito naman sa grade, dito natin ilalagay yung grade to pass. So for example, meron akong 10 items. So yung ilalagay ko dito na grade to pass, for example is 6 yung passing grade ko or 5 na lang para 50%. And dito sa attempts allowed, dito natin isi-set kung ilang beses sila pwede mag-take ng ating quiz. So i-set ko lang to 1 para once lang sila pwede mag-take ng quiz. So marami pa tayong options dito or restriction. So mamaya after training, kung nakapag-install na kayo, pwede nyo itong i-explore doon sa inyong free time. So to create our quiz, click natin ang Save and Return to Course. So yan, meron na akong isang quiz. Pero yung quiz na ginawa ko is wala pang laman. So para malagyan ko ito ng questions, i-click ko yung aking quiz. So click ko lang. So yan, ipapakita ni system, no questions have been added yet. Kasi wala pa tayong ginawang question. So para makapag-add tayo ng question, kailangan natin i-click itong edit quiz. So click lang natin edit quiz. So ito pong view ng ating edit quiz. So may nakalagay dito maximum grade. Since yung target ko na items is 10 naman, so ito yung default. So hindi ko na to siya gagalawin. But for example, yung items ko is 100 points. Pwede ko siya i-edit dito na part. So since okay na tong 10, kasi 10 items yung gagawin ko, ngayon gagawa na ako ng questions. So click ko lang yung add dito sa right side para makapag-add ako ng question. So once I click add, meron akong tatlong option. First is yung a new question. Ibig sabihin nun, start from scratch. The next is yung from question bank. Pwede ko i-access yung mga na-create ko na ng mga questions before. For example, may nagawa na akong quiz before. And ngayon, gagawa ako ng exam. So, gusto kong gamitin yung mga question doon sa aking previous quiz. So, pwede ko itong gamitin itong question bank para ma-access yung mga question sa aking quiz before. So, automatic, ma-add na siya doon sa aking gagawing exam. Then, itong random question. So, ang gamit po nito is kukuha si system doon sa ating question bank randomly. So, since wala pa tayong question dito sa ating subject, yung gagamitin ko is new question. So, ito po yung mga question types natin. Marami po tayong mapagpipilian. But ang ipapakita ko ngayon is yung mga commonly used sa ating quizzes and exam. Tulad ng multiple choice, true or false, and short answer. Yung ibang question type, pwede nyo explore again pag meron na kayong free time and then pag naka-install na kayo or may access kayo dun sa ating mga test site. So yung ating unang i-explore ngayon is yung multiple choice. So click natin multiple choice, then click add. So ito po yung view ng ating adding multiple choice question. So yung unang hingin sa atin is yung question name. So for example lang, maglalagay ko dito Q1 for question 1. So itong question name is ito yung gagamitin natin sa pag-retrieve doon sa ating question bank. So doon sa ating question bank, isi-search lang natin yung ating question name para ma-add sa ating gagawin na activity or quiz. Then next is yung question text. So dito na natin ilalagay mismo yung question ng ating multiple choice. So for example, yung question ko is ito. Had they blank arrived when you got there? So yun yung question. So if i-fill in nila from the choices kung ano yung tutugma dito sa blank. So punta tayo dito sa baba, dito sa default mark. Yung default mark is yung points ng ating question. So for example, isi-set ko to for 3 points. So edit ko lang, lagyan ko lang siya ng 3. Then dito sa baba, dito sa answers, dito natin nilalagay yung ating mga choices. So dapat may isang choices tayo na tama at yung iba is mali. So for example, dito sa ating answers, by default, meron tayong choice 1 to choice 5. Kung kulang pa sa inyo yung mga choices na up to 5, pwede pa kayong mag-add. So click lang nyo lang dito yung blank for more choices. And automatic mag-add siya ng choices pa. But usually sa ating mga quizzes and exam, is yung ginagamit natin ABCD. So, 4 na choices lang. So, yun po yung ating susundin ngayon. 4 lang natin i-fill in and disregard na natin itong choice 5. And automatic, hindi na siya i-count ng system. So, for example, dito sa choice 1, ilalagay ko yung maling sagot. For example, dito, after. O po ay maling sagot. So, ang grade na ibibigay ko is none. But for example, dito sa choice 2, ilalagay ko yung tamang sagot. Yung tamang sagot is already. Had they already arrived when you got there? So, bibigyan ko ito so click ko dito sa grade, 100%. So, ibig sabihin nun, 100% ng ating default mark ang kanya makukuha. So, yung sinet natin na default mark kanina is 3. So, 3 points yung makukuha niya. Then dito sa choice 3, maglalagay pa tayo ng maling sagot. Example yan, still, before. Example naman, gusto nyo yung dalawang tamang choices, yung possible answer. So, pwede nyo lang din i-edit yung grade dito. Depende na po sa inyo yun. But once okay na kayo, click nyo yan yung Save Changes. Again, every time may gagawin tayo dito sa ating learning management system, huwag po nating kalimutan i-click ang Save button. Every time may changes po tayo. So yan, makikita nyo, meron na tayong isang question. Ngayon naman, mag-add pa tayo ng dalawa pa. So again, click natin yung add. But this time, yung pipiliin natin is true or false. Click natin true or false, then click add. So again, lalagay natin yung question name. Yung gagamitin natin sa pag-retrieve sa question bank. Then yung question text. But since itong ating question type is true or false, so yung ilalagay natin dito is yung statement na pagbabasihan ni student or learner kung true or false. So for example, lalagay ko dito. Yan, the wind blowed hard all night. So naka-underline yung word na blowed. So ito yung pagbabasihan ni student kung tama or mali yung sentence. So for this case, mali siya kasi wala pong word na blowed. Dapat blue ang gagamitin dito. So again, default mark. For this question, ilalagay ko 3 points pa rin. Then dito sa correct answer, dito natin nalalagay yung answer sa ating statement. So, yung choices lamang po is false and true. And since yung answer dito sa ating question is false, so click ko lang yung false. Then dito sa baba, meron tayong feedback for the response. So, dalawang klase, feedback for the response true or for the response false. So, ito yung feature ng ating system para automatic mabigyan ng feedback si learner or student once matake niya yung quiz. So, for example, yung question natin is false, pero yung sinagot ni student is true. So, pwede natin siyang inform kung ano yung tamang sagot. So, for example, inform natin siya, the correct answer is, so change natin to blue. So ito po yung makikita ni student once magkakamali siya. May inform siya sa tamang sagot. So agaran malalaman ni student kung saan siya nagkamali and ano yung tamang sagot. So no need na para puntahan niya si teacher or contact si teacher kung tatanungin niya kung bakit siya mali sa dito na question. So automatic na yun magagawa ng ating system. So next, click lang natin yung save changes para ma-save yung ating question. So yan, meron na tayong dalawang question. Add pa tayo ng isa. Again, yung commonly used sa ating mga quizzes and exam. Na this time naman, gamitin natin yung short answer. So si short answer, si student mismo ang magta-type ng kanyang sagot. So again, question name, sample. And dito sa question text, dito yung ating question. For example, may sentence ako dito. Right now, my mother blank dinner in the kitchen. So, ipipiliin ni student kung ano yung dapat nasa blank. So, punta tayo dito sa baba. Again, default mark for this item, lalagay ko dito is 4. Para kanina, 3 plus 3 plus 4 equals yung 10 na ating maximum grade. So, dito sa baba, meron tayong option for case sensitivity. Yung choices is no, case is unimportant. And yes, case must match. So, ibig sabihin ng no, so kahit anong case yung itatype ni student, either naka-uppercase o lowercase, so hindi po yun magmamatter. Next is yung case must match. So, kung ano yung itatype natin dito sa answers, dapat ganun din yung pagkasulat ni student or pagka-type. So, kung nakakapital yung first letter natin, dapat nakakapital din yung answer ni student. So, dito sa answers naman, dito natin nilalagay yung mga tamang answers. So, makikita nyo, meron tayong answer 1, answer 2, answer 3. This is for example, maraming possible na sagot sa ating tanong. Kung kulang pa yung tatlong answers, pwede pa rin tayo mag-add ng blanks for more answers. So for example, yung sagot ng aking question kanina is, balikan natin yung question. Right now, my mother blank dinner in the kitchen. So yung tamang sagot is cooking. So lagay natin dito is cooking. And then lagay natin 100%. So for example, meron pang ibang sagot. So dito natin nilalagay sa answer 2. Another scenario din is, for example, may sagot na medyo malapit dun sa tamang sagot, ngunit may kulang. Pwede nating ilagay dito yung possible na answer na yun. And pwede natin bigyan ng, for example, 50% para may points yung effort ni student. Again, depende po yun sa atin and depende po sa ating question. So for now, okay na po to. So para ma-save, again, click ko yung Save Changes. So yan, meron na po akong quiz na may tatlong items or tatlong question. So for now, okay na to. Ngayon, babalik ako dito sa ating dashboard. So yan, makikita nyo dito sa ating dashboard, meron na tayong English Lesson 1 and English Quiz 1. So ngayon naman, ang gagawin ko is isang assignment na naman. So click ko ulit yung add an activity or resource. Then pipiliin ko yung assignment. So ito po yung mga usually na magagamit natin dito sa ating system, yung learning material, yung quiz and assignment. So for example, yung gagawin kong assignment is reading assignment. Sample lang. Reading assignment. Dito sa description, dito ko ilalagay yung aking instruction. Dito rin sa additional files, for example naman, medyo mahaba yung aking instruction. So pwede ko siyang ilagay dun sa Word file or PDF file and i-upload ko siya dito para ma-download and makita ni student or learner. But for now, maikling instruction lang ilalagay ko. Dito na lang ako sa description. So for example, yung lalagay ko instruction. Please submit an audio recording of yourself reading this short story. So, yan yung aking question. So, sabi ko, reading the short story. So, kailangan ko maglagay ng short story dito na babasahin ng aking students. So to add an short story, for example, naka-image file yung aking story, kiklik ko itong insert or edit image. So click ko lang yung browse repositories, then upload this file, then choose file. Then hahanapin ko sa computer ko yung short story ko na naka-image file. So ayan po yung aking short story. Click ko lang upload this file para ma-add dun sa aking instruction. So yan, may preview tayo sa ating in-upload na file. So before I click save image, kailangan ko muna i-click tong this image is decorative only para hindi ko na kailangan maglagay pa ng image. Pero depende po sa inyo yun. Pwede rin kayo maglagay ng description ng inyong image. But for now, i-check ko na itong decorative only para makasave na ako agad. Automatic, ma-add siya dun sa aking instruction. So yan po. So for this assignment, papakita ko yung isang possible na application ng ating interactive content, yung audio recorder. Pinakita po yun kanina ni Sir Noy. So ilalagay ko dito sa instruction, you may use the audio recorder of our subject. Mamaya ipapakita ko sa inyo kung paano ma-add yung audio recorder doon sa ating subject. So, okay na tong aking instruction. So, dito sa baba, sa availability, medyo same ito sa timing restriction ng ating quiz. For example, yung allow submissions from. So, yung allow submissions from, pag enable natin ito, so, after nung isa-set natin na date and time dito, doon pa lang sila makaka-submit ng kanilang assignment. So, not before kung anong iset natin dito na date. Then, dito sa due date, ito yung deadline, yung cut-off date, ito yung hindi na sila talaga pwede mag-submit. So, for now, disable lang muna natin itong mga restriction para anytime makatake si learner or student sa ating assignment or makasubmit sila ng assignment. Kasi mamaya ipapakita ng kasamahan ko kung paano mag-submit ng assignment. So, punta tayo dito sa baba, dito sa submission types. Yung ating assignment is may dalawang submission type. First is yung online text, then file submission. Dito sa online text, ito po ay pwede natin gamitin. For example, yung sagot sa ating assignment is isusulat lang or itatype lang ni student or learner. Yung example po nito is yung essay type ng assignment. And dito naman sa file submission, dito hihingi tayo ng file dun sa ating student. So mag-upload sila. Depende sa atin kung naka-Word file, naka-PDF. For this case, hinihingi natin audio recording. So i-upload nila is audio file. The next is yung maximum number of uploaded files. So dito isi-set natin kung ilang files yung pwede nang i-upload. Kailangan natin itong i-limit. For example, dito sa aking assignment, isang file lang i-upload nila. Kasi kung hindi natin isi-set to one or at least konti lang, maaaring mag-submit si student ng maraming files. And delikado yon, baka mapuno yung ating system at mag-crash. Same po din dito sa maximum submission size, kailangan po natin i-limit para hindi po agad mapuno yung ating database or yung ating storage. So to limit the maximum submission size, pipiliin ko lang dito. For example, 5 MB lang yung ilalagay ko. I think sapat na yung 5 MB for an audio recording. The next is yung accepted file types. So dito sa accepted file types, i-restrict natin kung anong file extensions lang ang pwede i-submit ni student or learner. So para makapili tayo ng file types, click natin yung choose. So yung ating choices, meron dito audio file. So medyo marami to. explore na natin. But since yung aking assignment, yung hinihingi ko is audio file, so click ko lang yung audio file. Then for example, yung gusto kong i-submit lang nila is either naka MP3 lang or WAV format. So click ko lang din. And once okay na ako sa aking mga napiling file types, click ko lang yung save sa baba. Kung natin kalimutan yung save. Next, dito naman sa grade. Dito sa grade, isa-set natin yung maximum grade. For example, itong assignment ko is worth 20 points. So dito ko yun i-edit. And again, marami pa tayong possible na mga restriction or options and features. Explore natin pag meron na tayong time and meron na tayong access sa LMS or naka-install tayo offline. But for now, save natin and return to course para masave na yung ating ginawang subject. So yan, meron na tayong lesson 1, quiz 1, and assignment. So kanina, yung instruction natin sa ating assignment is hiningan natin sila ng audio recording ng kanilang pagbabasa. So para hindi na kailangan ni student na pumunta pa sa ibang site or maggumamit ng ibang app para makapag-record ng kanyang boses, pwede nating maglagay ng audio recorder dito sa ating subject. Click lang natin add an activity or resource and gagamitin natin yung interactive content. So ito po yung view ng ating adding a new interactive content. So dito sa editor, dito natin nahanapin yung gagamitin nating interactive content. Kung makikita nyo, marami po ditong pwede natin gamitin. As I said before, yung pinakita kanina lahat ni Sir Noy ng mga interactive content, andito po yun lahat. So for example, yung kanina gumamit siya ng audio recorder, yun yung gusto kong gamitin. So para hindi ako mahirapan maghanap, isa-search ko lang dito sa search bar. So yun, audio recorder. So click ko lang yung audio recorder. So ito po yung kailangan na details ni audio recorder. So kailangan niya ng title. For example, audio recorder. And description. For example, lalagay ko dito, use this audio recorder for the reading assignment. So, yun po yung ating assignment kanina, yung reading assignment. Then, pwede ko rin lagay dito sa description, instruction again. For example, same lang dito sa aking description. Copy ko lang to. Use this audio recorder for the reading assignment. And pwede ko rin nilagay yung short story dito para hindi na kailangan ni student mag-open pa ng mga tabs para hindi siya malito. Automatic, babasahin na lang niya dito, same page lang sa pag-record niya. So, upload ko ulit yung image. Hindi ko yung browse stories. And since bago ko lang yung na-upload, hindi ko na kailangan bumalik sa akong computer, click ko na itong recent files. So, yan yung in-upload ko kanina. Dito na siya sa recent files. So, yan yung gagamitin ko. Click ko na lang. Select this file. Then again, this image is declarative only. Then click Save Image. So, yan. Nandito na rin yung ating short story. So, pag-record ni student, babasahin na lang niya dito agad yung short story. So, okay na to. Click na lang natin yung Save and Return to Course. So, yan na po. Mayroon na tayong audio recorder na pwedeng gamitin ni student sa kanyang paggawa ng assignment. So, ngayon, for example, gusto kong lagyan ng mga labels ito para medyo ma-organize naman yung aking topic 1. So, pwede akong maglagay ng label. For example, dito mag-a-add ako an activity resource. Then dito sa resources, gagamitin ko itong label. So, click ko lang label. For example, gusto kong i-separate yung activities and lessons. So, gagawa ako first lessons. Then, pwede ko siya i-bold. Control B lang or itong bold na button. So, click ko lang, save, and return to course. So, yan. Na-add na po dito yung lesson. So, para ma-arrange ko, pwede ko siyang i-drag lang papunta sa itaas ng aking lesson. So, yan. Under na siya sa lesson. So, for example, gusto kong, ako mapapansin nyo, medyo natabunan siya ng arrow. Don't worry kasi pag sa view ng student, wala na pong itong mga crosshair na icon. So, yung lesson word na lang yung makikita niya. Pero kung gusto nyo ma-arrange talaga yung inyong mga labels, pwede nyo ring click ang edit and move right. So, pag click nyo, so na-move siya to the right, na-indent po siya. Then move right na lang po natin yung laman din ng ating lesson. So, ngayon naman, gagawa tayo ng label for the activities. So, click lang natin, add an activity or resource. Then again, piliin natin yung label. But ngayon, yung ilalagay natin is activities. Pwede rin tayo na, for example, naka-italize. Ano, activities. Sample lang po. So, click natin save and return to course. Then, drag and drop natin dito sa taas para mapunta siya dito. Then, click natin yung move right para ma-arrange yung ating topic. So, move right na lang natin yung itong mga laman. So, yan, mas maganda siyang tingnan sa mata yung ating pagka-arrange. So, depende na po niyan sa inyo kung paano nyo i-arrange yung inyong subject based doon sa materials na gagamitin nyo. So, ngayon naman, papakita ko paano mag-add ng group chat. So, for example, dito ko siya sa taas ilalagay para madaling ma-access ng student. Click ko lang yung add an activity or resource. Pipiliin ko yung chat. So, kailangan ng name ng ating chat room. For example, English 201 chat room. So, yung makakapasok lang dito sa ating chat room is yung mga learner or students na naka-enroll lang sa ating subject. So, kung hindi sila naka-enroll, hindi po sila makakapasok dito. So, mamaya ipapakita ko sa inyo anong itsura nitong ating chat room. Once may naka-enroll na dito sa ating ginawang subject. And ngayon, papakita ko, for example, yung diniscuss ko kanina, yung pag-add ng restriction. So, babalik ko lang yung ginawa ko kanina. Kailangan muna natin mag-add an activity completion dito sa ating lesson. So, edit ko lang. Edit settings. Then dito sa activity completion, set ko dito, show activity as complete when conditions are met. Then student must view this activity to complete it. So mache-check as complete lang yung ating learning material once nabasa na nila. So save and return to course lang po natin. So mabilisan na lang kasi na-discuss na po ito kanina. Again, dito sa ating quiz 1, for example, gusto kong i-limit or restrict na kailangan munang basahin ni student or learner yung English lesson 1 before siya makatake ng quiz. So, edit lang natin. Edit settings. Then, pupunta tayo dito sa restrict access. Click natin restrict access, then add restriction. Yung gagamitin natin is activity completion. So, meron din tayong option dito. Tulad ng date, grade, user profile, restriction set. Yung date is prevent access until a specified date and time. So, pwede tayong mag-set ng date kagaya nung sa timing na in-explain ko kanina. Then pwede din grade. Kailangan muna makapasa or makakuha ng malaking grade si student sa quiz before niya mag-take ito na quiz. So, depende na po yan sa atin. But for now, yung gagamitin ko is activity completion since lesson lang yung dapat basahin ni student. So, click natin activity completion. Then, pipiliin natin yung kailangan basahin niya na lesson. So, for example, itong English lesson 1. So, must be marked complete. May option tayo dito, must not be marked complete, must be complete with passing grade, must be complete with fail grade. So, hindi natin pwede gamitin itong complete with pass grade since yung English lesson 1 natin is lesson only or learning material na kailangan ng basahin ni student or learner. So, must be marked complete lang. So, yan, na-add na yan siya. So, para ma-save, click natin ang save and return to course. So, yan, meron na tayong nagawang restriction. Meron na nakalagay dito, restricted, not available unless the activity English lesson 1 is marked complete. So, ngayon, kailangan ko i-set yung aking enrollment method para yung kasamahan ko na mag-enroll sa aking subject is makapasok siya dito sa subject. So, click lang natin yung users, then enrollment methods. As I've said po kaninang umaga, itong ating enrollment method is may tatlong klase. Yung manual enrollment na si teacher mismo yung mag-a-add ng kanyang students, and yung guest access where si student pwede or anyone actually can access the subject pero hindi siya pwede mag-take ng mga activities. So dito sa self-enrollment, kailangan mag-login ni student and i-search yung subject na ginawa natin at i-enroll niya ang kanyang sarili. So, to enable this, again, click natin itong mata or eye na icon para may enable yung ating self-enrollment. Then magbibigay tayo ng enrollment key. Click natin yung edit para yung ating enrollment key, yun yung gagamitin ni student sa pag-enroll ng ating subject. So, for sure, yung makakapasok lang talaga sa ating subject is yung mga nabigyan lang talaga natin ng enrollment key na where ating binigyan is yung student lang talaga natin. So, dito sa enrollment key, click natin. Type natin dito yung ating enrollment key. For example, lalagay ko dito English. So, to check if tama yung na-type ko, I can click this button, yung mata or button to reveal kung ano yung tinype ko. So yan, okay naman yung type ko, tama. So ito yung ibibigay ko sa akin mga student or learner. So again, every time may changes tayo, click natin yung save. So yan na po for the part ni teacher sa pag-create ng course. So ngayon naman ay papakita natin yung side ni student kung paano siya mag-enroll and makatake ng ating mga activities. So yung magpapakita sa atin yan ngayon is si Ma'am Lujin. So I mean si Sir Josh pala yung magpapakita sa atin ngayon. So Sir Josh?
Yes, Sir Cholo.
Yes, sir. So the screen is yours.
Thank you so much, Sir Cholo. Good afternoon po sa lahat ng ating participants. Allow me to share my screen. Nakikita na po ba ang aking screen? Okay. So ngayon, ako po si student. Ginawa na po ako ng account ng aking teacher. So magla-login na po ako sa aking account. Parang Facebook lang po. Enter username and password. Pag tama, diretso makakapasok po tayo. So, ang gagawin natin ngayon, since English 201 ang course na ginawa ng aking teacher, so hahanapin ko si English 201. Pwede natin siyang hanapin dito sa all courses. Pwede rin naman dito sa search courses. So, try natin i-search kung lalabas si English 201. Ayun. So, kitang-kita po yung ginawa ng ating teacher. So, gagawin lang ni student is to enter this course. So, click enter this course. So, ngayon, as a security feature ng ating LMS, si teacher nag-set ng password para kami lang ng mga estudyante niya makapasok sa course na ginawa niya. So, kanina ang security key is the word English. So, try natin kung makakapasok na. Ayan. Nakapasok na po tayo sa course na ginawa ni teacher. So, unang-una, magte-take ng lesson si student. So, click natin ang English lesson. Ayan. Nakikita po ba ang aking English? Parang hindi. Saglit naman po. I will change the way I share my screen para makita natin yung lesson. So, ayan. So, this is the first lesson that my teacher took. So, yung gagawin lang ng student is to read the whole lesson. And after na ma-read, so babalik na siya dito sa core subject. So, the first activity na iti-take natin is the quiz. So napansin nyo kanina, mayroong restriction na nakalagay na hindi iti-take ni student yung quiz unless ma-view niya itong first lesson. So, ngayon, nawala na siya. Try natin kung makakapag-take na tayo ng quiz. Ayun. So, we are ready to attempt the quiz now since we have finished the first lesson. So, napakaganda po ng feature ng ating LMS. So, si student will click attempt quiz now. So, first question, had they blank arrived when you got there? So, the choices, already, before, still, after. So, I will choose already as my answer. Next question. The wind blowed hard all night. So, is this a correct grammar? True or false? Pagpalagay natin, gusto ko false siya. False. So, next question. Right now, my mother blanked dinner in the kitchen. So, ano bang usually ginagawa ni mother sa kitchen? So, para sa akin, cook. Or para mas correct siya, is cooking. So, try natin kung i-accept. So, when the quiz is finished, just click finish attempt. And if you're not sure with your answer, pwede tayong mag-return to attempt to edit our answers. So, pag sigurado na si student sa kanyang mga naisagot, he would just click submit all and finish. Sige, tingnan natin. Submit all and finish. Okay. So si student, mapaprompt po siya na once na-submit na niya, hindi na niya pwedeng baguhin ang kanyang mga sagot. So now we will click submit all and finish. So ayan. So as we can see, we got 10 out of 10. So automatic po, ipapakita ng ating system yung mga tama o maling sagot after the quiz. So hindi na po kailangan magtatanong pa si student, ano ang tamang sagot, bakit siya nagkamali. Automatic makikita niya yung grado niya. So safety pa, hindi na yung gaya ng dati na kaklase pa niya mag-check sa answer niya na pwedeng palitan, no? So security feature ng ating model is hindi na po mangyayari yung palitan ng tamang sagot. Alright, so student, makikita niya mga naisagot niya. Alright, false. Ayun. So now we have just finished taking the quiz. Let's finish the review and let's go back to the course subject. Ayan. Kitang-kita po ni student ang kanyang score. So, pag malaki ang score niya, syempre ma-happy siya. So, kung konti, yun, magkakaproblema tayo. So now, let's go to our assignment. No? Paano ba mag-take ng assignment? So, just simply click the English shortcut or the course shortcut dito sa ating navigation area. So, ang name ng ating course subject is English 201. So, just click English 201 at automatic madadirect po tayo dun sa main outline ng ating course. So, now we will take the assignment that was created by our teacher. So, simply click reading assignment. So, ngayon babasahin ni student ang instruction. Please submit an audio recording of yourself reading this short story. You may use the audio recorder of our subject. So ngayon, pagkatapos ni student mabasa ito, pupunta lamang siya dun sa audio recorder ng ginawa ng ating teacher. So balik tayo sa assignment. Ayun. So makikita natin ang audio recorder. Simply click audio recorder, then automatic we will be directed to the said activity. So now we will click the add submission. Hanapin ko lamang po yung record button. Sir Cho, can I have assistance kung saan po ang button ng ating audio recorder?
Yes, sir. So, balik ka dun sa dashboard ng ating subject and click nyo yung audio recorder, sir. Then dun sa pinakababa, lower pa, sir.
Ayun.
Ayan, meron tayong audio recorder. Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. So this is my first time using the audio recorder.
Sure, sir.
So now we will continue to audio record our reading material. So let's start. Click allow pag may nag-prompt. A bat. This is a bat. It is black. It has big wings. It can flap its wings. It can go up. So, ayan. So, natapos na natin basahin ang reading material na ginawa ng ating teacher. So, pag okay na tayo sa ginawa natin, just click done. Ayun. So, now you have successfully recorded your answer. Listen to the recording below. So, try natin ha. Saglit lamang po. Meron na akong babaguhin. Alright. Now we're back. Play natin ang ating recorded audio. A bat. This is a bat. It is black. It has big wings. It can flap its wings. It can go up. So, yun. So, very clean ang ating recording. So, pag satisfied na ang student natin sa kanyang ni-record na file, ready na siya to submit or download the audio. So, yun. Na-download na po natin ang audio. So, we can now go back to the assignment para ma-submit ang itong ni-record natin na audio. So, let's go back to the assignment. Simply click the assignment on the right side for the shortcut. Then we will add a submission. So, simply click submission, add submission. Ayan. So, scroll down natin. So, dito sa file submissions, so gaya ng ginawa ni teacher kanina, we can drag and drop the file, or we can simply click anywhere in this area or this button. So, gusto ko naman mag-try ng drag and drop. Try natin kung i-accept. Long press the file, then drag the file to the box. Ayun. Now, our audio recorded file is ready for uploading. So, save na natin. And now we have successfully submitted our first assignment, and the submission status is currently submitted for grading. So, mag-aantay pa po tayo sa feedback ng ating teacher before we can view our grade later. So now we will go back to our teacher, Pocholo Hernandez, for the checking of my assignment. Sir Cholo?
Yes, sir. So, thank you po sa pagpapakita ng side na ating student. So, ngayon naman, i-share ko ulit aking screen para makita nyo kung paano magbigay ng grade and feedback dun sa assignment na sinubmit ni Sir Josh. So, share ko lang aking screen. So, yan po. Dito ako sa dashboard ng aking subject. So, kiklik ko itong reading assignment and meron na tayong submission dito sa loob. So, para ma-view natin na submissions, click natin dito sa baba, View All Submissions. So, yan. May table tayo dito containing all the submissions and mga name ng ating learner, student. So, mapapansin nyo, isa pa lang ang nandito kasi si Sir Josh pa lang ang naka-enroll sa ating subject. So, para mabigyan ko siya ng grade, click ko itong grade. So, ito po yung view ng ating pag-grade or pagbigay ng feedback doon sa ating mga assignments. So, for example, marami na tayong students enrolled sa ating subject. So, no need to go back to the previous screen para mabigyan ng grade yung ibang student. Pwede nating i-click itong left and right left and right arrow buttons para previous or next student yung bibigyan natin ng grade. Then, dito rin sa arrow button, pwede natin i-search dito kung sino yung ating bibigyan ng grade. So, dito naman sa left side ng ating pagbigay ng feedback, makikita nyo, wala po siyang preview since yung sinubmit na file is an audio file. So for example, a Word or PDF or image file ang require natin na submit na student. So pwede siyang ma-preview dito sa left side ng ating view. But since audio recording po yung ating hiningi, so wala po siyang preview. So para maparinggan, ma-check ko yung submission ni Sir Josh na audio recording, click ko lang yung file name ng kanyang submission. And automatic, madadownload ito sa aking computer. So, papakinggan ko yung kanyang assignment. And once napakinggan ko na, and para sa akin is okay na yun, bibigyan ko na siya ng grade. So, dito sa baba, meron tayong grade. Nakalagay dito, grade out of 20. Since 20 yung nilagay natin na maximum points for this assignment. So for example, bibigyan ko siya ng 20. Type ko lang dito, 20. And pwede rin ako magbigay ng feedback or comments. For example, very good job. You have a nice voice. For example. So makikita yan ni student. So para ma-submit ko itong aking grade and feedback, click ko yung Save Changes. Then kung mapapansin nyo, dito sa left side may nakalagay Notify Students and naka-check po siya by default. Ibig sabihin po nun, pag click ko ng Save Changes, automatic man-notify si student through email. Na nabigyan na siya ng grade and feedback sa kanyang assignment. So click ko lang yung Save Changes. So nakalagay dito, changes saved. The changes to the grade and feedback were saved. So click lang natin OK. And we can proceed to the next student or learner kung meron pang ibang submission. But since isa pa lang yung ating submission, ngayon naman babalik na ako doon sa ating course. So to do that, click ko lang yung course dito sa may upper left side. So ngayon, ang ipapakita ko sa inyo is paano ma-view ni teachers yung grades ng kanyang learners enrolled sa kanyang subject. So para gawin yun, under po dito sa navigation, i-click natin yung grades. Click natin yung grades. And mapupunta tayo dito sa viewing ng grade. Meron tayong table containing all our learners enrolled to this subject and their corresponding scores and grades sa ating mga activities. But since again, isa pa lang yung naka-enroll sa ating subject, so siya pa lang yung nakikita dito. So for example, gusto kong i-review yung answer ni student. So to do that, pupunta ako sa right side ng kanyang grade, sa kanyang quiz. So click ko yung magnifying button. So dito sa viewing ng kanyang quiz, makikita ko kung kailan siya nag-take ng quiz, kailan siya natapos, and ilang minutes or hours nag-take siya ng ating quiz. So makikita ko rin yung grade niya dito. Nakalagay 10 out of 10. So perfect score. So for example, may mga mali si students, makikita ko rin dito kung ano yung sinagot nila, kung bakit sila nagkamali. And makikita ko kung saan nahihirapan si student sa part ng ating subject. So makikita ko dito sa, for example, dito sa sentence construction, medyo maliit ang kanyang score. So pwede ko siyang bigyan ng assistance based doon sa aking findings doon sa kanyang quiz. So once matapos na natin pag-review ng ating subject, then also din pala, for example, mali si student dito, pero yung sagot niya for this question is tama naman, pero hindi lang natin na-anticipate. For example, dito sa short answer, may nilagay siya na tamang answer pero hindi natin na-set doon sa ating possible answers. So pwede natin i-override mark para mabigyan siya ng score. Since hindi naman yun mali ni student, since medyo kulang lang tayo sa pagbuo ng ating question. So once okay na, balik ako doon sa grades. So ayan, balik na ako. And makikita nyo di pala dito sa reading assignment, naka-reflect na yung binigay ko na grade kanina sa assignment. So automatic na siya. Ngayon naman, ipapakita ko sa inyo kung paano natin pwedeng i-download itong ating grades. So dito sa itaas, click lang natin yung export. And then ito po yung view ng ating export. So nakalista po dito lahat ng ating activities under sa ating course or subject. And for example, may gusto akong hindi isali sa aking i-download na file. For example, may ginawa akong mga test quiz ay mga seatwork na hindi naman counted sa final grade, pwede ko yun i-uncheck. For example, itong audio recorder, wala naman itong score. So, pwede ko ito i-uncheck. Then, click ko lang yung download. Once maklik ko yung download, magda-download si system ng Excel file containing all our students and their corresponding grade. But depende po yun sa naka-check po dito sa ating items. So from there, meron na rin Excel file. Copy-paste na lang po natin yung mga grades nila doon sa ating class record. So madali na lang po para kay teacher. Copy-paste na lang siya ng mga grades. So that's it for the grades. Ngayon naman, balik ako doon sa ating dashboard. Papakita ko naman yung view ng ating group chat since meron na tayong student na naka-enroll sa ating group chat. So to do that, open ko lang yung ginawa nating chat room kanina. So click ko lang dito, chat room. Then click here to enter the chat now. Click ko yan and mag-open siya ng bagong window. So hindi nyo pa nakikita yung bagong window, kailangan ko muna i-switch yung aking screen. So stop ko muna yung sharing. And i-share ko yung bagong open na screen. So yan na po yung view ng ating group chat. So pwede akong mag-type dito, for example, hello students. And kung mababasa ito ni student, pwede siya mag-reply agad. So yan, nakita nyo, nag-reply na si Sir Josh. Good afternoon, Sir Cholo. So mabilis lang po yung interaction ni student at teacher. So very useful po ito since kagaya ngayon wala tayong face-to-face interaction. So dito sa system, may possible pa rin yung interaction ni teacher at ni student. So no need na to go to other sites like Messenger or mag-email since pwede natin gawin yon dito sa ating learning management system. So for example, may mga quick questions si student, kagaya niya, nagtanong si Sir Josh kung do we have an activity next week, sir? So nabasa ko agad, then pwede rin ako magbigay ng agarang sagot sa kanyang mga queries. So for example, yes, there is. So I think that's it for the part ng teacher. And by the way, itong ating, balik ko lang yung previous screen ko. Aside from the group chat sa ating course or subject, meron din tayong personal chat dito sa ating LMS. So kung makikita nyo itong button na ito po yung ating chat. So makikita ko dyan yung aking mga contacts or yung mga online dito sa ating system. So pwede ko sila one-on-one ng chat kung for example may mga medyo private na questions ako sa aking teacher or sa aking mga kaklase. So pwede po yan dito sa ating personal chat. So that's it for the part ng teacher and students. I hope na intindihan nyo po. And ngayon, ibabalik ko na yung floor to our MC. Sir Jun?
Sir Cho, and of course, maraming salamat din po
Sir.
kay Sir Josh and also to Ma'am Luch. So Sir Cho, ang naipakita po natin sa ating mga participants ano po ay patungkol naman sa interaction ng teacher at saka ng ating mag-aaral gamit yung LMS. So para po sa ating para po sa inyo na aming mga participants sa webinar na ito, kung nasusundan niyo po 'yon ay ganun po kagamitan ng ating LMS. Yun po ang talagang ating tinatawag natin na interaction sa ating mga mag-aaral na gamit lamang po yung platform na po yun. Ano po? Ganun pa man, kung hindi po kayo masyado nakasunod dahil nga po siguro may mga technicalities o halimbawa nagkaroon kayo ng problema po sa signal, lalo na ngayon medyo mahina po yata ang ating signal sa hindi lamang po sa isang lugar, kundi sa maraming lugar. Gayon pa man, itong video po na ito ay automatic po itong nasi-save sa ating YouTube channel. Kaya po, huwag po ninyong kalimutang mag-subscribe sa ating YouTube channel po sa CLMD. At saka po, ipopost din namin ang link sa ating page para din po accessible din po sa inyo na makita yung link at ma-review po ninyo ang pagsasanay na ginawa sa hapong ito. So once again, Sir Cholo, thank you so much. To Sir Josh, of course, maraming salamat. And to Ma'am Lujin po sa pagbibigay kaalaman patungkol sa ating interaction naman gamit ang ating LMS. Okay po. So sa punto pong ito ay meron tayong makakasamang Education Program Supervisor sa sa HRDD po natin, si Dr. Danny Kanda. Pero while waiting for him, ay may paalala lamang po muna kami para po sa inyong mga participants. Ano po? Paki-post po muli ng ating attendance link. Baka hindi pa po sila nakapagtala ng kanilang attendance sa hapong ito. Hanggang alas 3:30 lamang po ang bukas ang attendance link na yan. Ano po? Okay? Yan po. Allow me to read it again. https://bit.ly/2drmllr. Yan po ang ating PM attendance or sa session 2 attendance natin for day 1 ng ating Regional Mass Training of Trainers on LMS. Ano po? Okay? And of course, patuloy po kayo na mamaya po i-open na natin yung Padlet natin para po sa hapon naman. Antayin lang po natin matapos yung isa pang presentation ng ating Education Program Supervisor sa HRDD para po makapagtala din kayo ng inyong mga komento at mga katanungan gamit din po yung ating Padlet. So sa punto pong ito, meron na ba tayong Padlet dyan, controller? Ayan po. Yan naman po ang ating gagamiting site para po sa ating hapon na na sesyon. Gayunpaman, kung meron pang pahabol na katanungan patungkol sa LMS bago tayo magpatuloy sa ating panibagong topic, ito yung i-discuss nga po ng ating EPS sa HRDD, ay pwede din po ninyong i-comment na yan doon. Okay po? So bukas na po ang linyang yan. At mamaya po ay hihimay-himayin ng ating training manager patungkol po sa mga ilang katanungan na pangkalahatan po na masasagot. Ano po? Okay? So, while waiting for our next presenter, naiyanyahan ko po ngayon, ipapakilala ko po sa inyo on screen ang makakasama po sa ating na mga host po during our simulation with elementary, junior high, and senior high. Para po sa magiging katuwang ko sa ating webinar on simulation for elementary. Makakasama po natin or ninyo si Miss Marjorie Ann Joverillo. Ma'am Marge.
Yes, hello, good afternoon once again sa lahat po ng ating mga viewers and of course subscribers, Sir June. Okay, we would like to congratulate and say thank you to everybody na nag-subscribe sa ating YouTube channel. So for today, as of today, we already have more than 2,000 YouTube subscribers. So thank you so much. And we do hope na yung ating mga viewers today will share our YouTube channel para po sa kanilang mga kasamahan, mga teachers sa kanilang mga schools and division offices.
Ayan po. Thank you so much, Ma'am Marge. Umabot na tayo ng mahigit 2,000. Ano po?
Yes, 2,000. Talo pa natin yung ibang mga vloggers.
Yes, ayan. Thank you so much sa lahat po ng mga kaguruan namin, na makasama namin kaguruan sa buong Rehiyon 11 na nakapag-subscribe na po sa official YouTube channel ng ating CLMD. And of course, Ma'am Marge. Okay,
yes, Sir June.
Sige, it's okay. Naririnig mo ba ako, Ma'am Marge?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Marge. Ayan. Makakasama din po natin on screen ngayon ang mag-host din po para naman po sa ating junior high na simulation. Walang iba kundi si Ma'am Maureen Ava Aconia. Hello, Ma'am Maureen. Good afternoon.
Yes, hello, good afternoon, Sir June and Ma'am Marge. So this is the second session of today's event to the regional training of trainers on the learning management system. So I'd also like to greet our regional director, Dr. Evelyn R. Fitalvero. So, Sir June, this is really very important because technology has impacted in every aspect of our lives. So, technological devices will always be used for the responsive quality education, as the Department of Education is no exemption for that. So, we will also together celebrate this in the new pandemic. New normal.
You're very much right with that statement of yours, and thank you so much for enlightening us also with the use of our technology nowadays, in which we are very glad that we will be able to utilize what we have, not only from our school, but also, of course, with the initiative made and created by our region. So once again, thank you so much, Ma'am Maureen, and of course, Ma'am Marge. I'll see you later. And thank you so much for being with me sa punto pong ito. Maraming salamat. Ayan, nakikita ko na po sa aming screens ang ating Education Program Supervisor from HRDD, si Dr. Danilo M. Canda. Doc Dan, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, June.
Hi po, sir. Maraming salamat po. Ayan po, na hindi na po kayo nahirapan sa ating koneksyon. At kahit po ganon, tulad nga po ng ating nasabi, ay kailangan tayo magpatuloy sa tawag ng uli. So, Sir Dan, I think maganda po ang inyong maibibigay sa amin ngayon, i-discuss sa amin. Ano po, ito ay patungkol naman po sa ating common topics. Ano po, tama ba ako, Sir Dan? Ayun. Hello, Sir Dan, naririnig niyo po ba ako?
June, putol-putol.
Ayun. Well, anyway, Sir Dan, I think, sige po.
June.
Apo. Klaro po ba? Ayan, okay, parang stable na po kayo dyan, Sir Dan. Ito, naririnig niyo po ako. Hello, Sir Dan? Okay po. Sige lang po, Sir Dan. Anyway, Sir Dan, I think you have prepared a presentation for us this afternoon regarding po your topic. So anyway, babalikan po natin si Sir Dan mamaya para po sa kanyang dating po sa ating open forum. So po ito, i-present niya ang kanyang presentasyon patungkol po sa ating common topic.
happy that you are here in this webinar. And this is Dr. Danny Kanda of the Human Resource Development Division, your first speaker today. And our topic is entitled Embracing Deep Ed Vision, Mission, and Core Values. Our terminal objectives. At the end of the session, the participants should be able to internalize their roles aligned with the understanding of deep ed vision, mission, and core values. Our enabling objectives: one, to reflect the deeper meaning of deep ed vision, mission, and core values. Two, to convey their pledge of commitment in the realization of deep ed vision and mission, and in the upholding of deep ed core values. Now, let's start with our first activity. But since this is a webinar, we will not group into four because actually, I would like to inform you that this topic is being migrated from the topic given to the from the common topics given to the senior high school teachers during their training. I think that was 3 years ago. So I think we have to skip this slide and move on to the next. Now, these are the questions that are supposed to be asked during this activity. What dream is represented in your group? What is that? What is that your dream? What are you doing? But we are going to skip this since this is not a face-to-face training. Now, what takes it for dreams to be achieved? First, clarity of dream or vision. It means to say that it's not only a person dreaming, but even organization, they have also their dream. And the dream of the organization is called vision. For example, DeepEd has its own vision also. It means to say that our organization is being guided by its vision, that all strategies, all the activities that are done by a certain organization gears towards the realization of the vision of the organization. Second is clear strategy. As I said earlier, all strategies will gear towards the realization of the vision of the organization. So if the strategies are not clear, eventually, or it goes without saying that the vision of the organization will not be realized. So therefore, to realize the vision of the organization must have clear strategies on how to achieve its vision. Next is aligned activities. It means to say that all the activities are intertwined from one another, that all activities will will be hitting one direction, and that is the realization of the goal. And the last is clear understanding of the roles. This means that each of the persons in the organization should have defined well their roles, their job functions, so that there will be no overlapping of roles, there will be no miscommunication, because there is clear understanding of the roles of the people in the organization based on their job functions. The deep vision, what do you already know? Okay, since this is a face-to-face activity, we're going to skip this. Now, this slide is the vision of Deep Ed. So let me read this for you. Deep Ed vision. We dream of Filipinos who passionately love their country and whose values and competencies enable them to realize their full potential and contribute meaningfully to building the nation. As a learner-centered public institution, the Department of Education continuously improves itself to better serve its stakeholders. Let's answer this. While reciting, what were you thinking of? Were you visualizing for the school heads or for the teachers, the learners? Where will we be 5 years from now? And what will your contribution be as an instructional leader or as a teacher towards the realization of the deep vision? So as a teacher, we should think about these 3 questions because this is important. These 4 questions will guide us and will help us contribute to the achievement of the goal of Deep Ed. Now let us take a closer look. We dream of Filipinos Our vision is more than just the end of a plan. It is a dream, a wish, a prayer, what we fervently hope for and what we diligently work towards. By envisioning, we begin to fulfill our mandate and responsibilities stated in the Republic Act number 9155 and do our duty as Filipinos. I always wonder where we are now as far as achieving this goal of deep ed. And I am challenging also each one of you, its teacher now in this webinar. What are our contributions? Have we really pondered what are our roles and responsibilities in order that the dream of deep ed will be realized? Again, may I say again, where are we now as far as achieving our vision? Because this is now the myth of our vision. We dream of a child who passionately love their country. The word passionately love their country is very ideal and very broad because loving a country takes many actions, considers many areas. Now, again, where are we now as far as developing a child who passionately love their country? Actually, we want to develop learners who are true citizens and patriots, have a strong desire to serve their country and work for its betterment. Actually, this is very ideal. Indeed, this statement is a dream. Who passionately love their country means, in what ways can our learners show nationalism? Sometimes I am sad when I attend flag ceremony because during the flag ceremony I can see that learners do not pay attention much during the ceremony. And that's a symbol of nationalism when you pay attention, full attention to the flag ceremony. My question again now, where are we as far as achieving our goal? How can you teachers or supervisors reinforce this? Teachers are the direct, are the persons in the front line of our educational system. So I could still remember the saying that on the shoulders of the teachers rests the responsibility of the proper molding of our youth. So remember this, it is always our responsibility to properly mold our youth. Could you still remember there was one even graffiti on the roof of a school building which says that, be proud you're a teacher, the future depends on you. And that statement is very, very ideal because it's really teachers who are agents of change, and we know that. Whose values and competencies, ibig sabihin, the teachers, it is not only the lone role of teacher to develop the academic aspect of the child, but much more is to develop the values and competencies of a child. As instructional leaders, we can do the following. Ensure that teachers inculcate the values deemed necessary and desirable and train students so that they will have the necessary competencies. Enable them to realize their full potential. What do you want to be when you grow up? Of course, I remember this question, that this question is always asked to a kindergarten, and I think this is the first question asked during the first day of a kindergarten learner. What do you want to be? Teachers also teach and values and morals in the hopes, and one day when they do find their talents and realize the greatness and they have within them, they are able to choose to use this for good. A teacher can always say he is successful if he is able to produce successful individuals, if he is able to produce professionals. But on the other side, it is always a failure of a teacher to see students who are living in misery years after the student left the portal of the school. We need to ensure that these are what is happening in the classroom. Because after all, we can be proud as a teacher when upon curriculum exit of students, they have within they have with them the lifelong learning that we were able to share with them. They were able to have the competencies that they can use as they are going to go outside of the school. As young as they are, our students have already their ambition in life, and teachers need to nurture their ambition into the hearts of the student. I remember Lee Vygotsky, his zone of proximal development. The theory of the zone of proximal development, or the ZPD, says that on their way, there means the students, on their way of achieving their goals, there is someone who assists them, and that someone is the teacher. So that is always our role to guide our children in the classroom. So it is very discouraging and frustrating to see teacher quarreling their children in the classroom. Because remember, our children are in their tender years, and teachers, we are there to guide them. As education leaders, let us help ensure that we have nurturing teachers in every classroom. So I hate to hear when a teacher said, "Your arrival is my departure." It is not good to say that wait until you become, because after all, we are a teacher, and a teacher takes many roles. A teacher can be a guidance counselor, a teacher can be an instructor, can be a teacher, can be a disciplinarian, and there are still many roles, other roles that teacher is taking inside the classroom. And I know the job is very, very laborious, but this is the profession that we chose. Now, teaching is not only a profession, but it is also a vocation and a mission. So what do you want to be when you grow up? Have you asked this question to your children? Why we need to ask this question to our children? So that we can assist them, so that we can guide them on what career path they are going to follow, so that they will be able to reach their dream, to realize their dream. How can you become useful to others and to your country? Have you asked this question to your students, to your learners? Did you ask them how can you help them in achieving their goals? Did you ask them how can you help them in order that they will become a good citizen of our country? This is something that we are going to meditate. To continue, it's and contribute meaningfully to building the nation. So each of our learners is expected to contribute meaningfully to building the nation. We know today that our society, our country, there are many divisions, there are many factions. And the role of our students being the leaders of the nation is to contribute meaningfully to rebuild our country, to recapture the lost glory of our nation. Because as a learner-centered institution, we want them to know how to improve themselves and realize their dreams, while keeping in mind the state of their country and the welfare of their people. In turn, Filipinos realize their potential not for selfish gain, but to contribute to building a nation every Filipino deserves. As a learner-centered public institution, the Department of Education is the government agency that formulates, implements, and coordinates policies, plans, programs, and projects in areas of formal and informal basic education. In all our decisions and actions, we put the Filipino learner first, because the most important person in the educational system are not the teachers, not the principal, not the supervisors, not the superintendents, not the directors, not the USEC. The most important person in our educational system are the learners. Without learners, there are no classroom teachers. Pwede ba pagturo na walang bata sa classroom? Pwede ba mayroong principal na walang bata sa classroom? Sinong i-direct ng director kung walang bata sa classroom? So ganyan ka-importante. That is how important our learners in the classroom. And I would like to tell you the roles of every level of governance in our educational system. The role of the central office, DepEd, is to craft policies, craft memoranda, orders, and the role of the regional office is to monitor the implementation of these policies. And the role of the schools division office down to the school, they are the implementers of the policies. And if these roles are clearly well defined and clearly delivered, then we will be able to produce a child who is the realization of the dream of DepEd. In all our decisions and actions, we put the Filipino learner first. That is why all the programs of DepEd, lahat, when we say feeding program, gulayan sa paaralan, all of those are programs that are for our kids, for our learners, because they are the central character of our educational system. The Department of Education continuously improves itself. We keep improving. Do you know your CI, continuous improvement? That's one program of DepEd, because DepEd is continuously improving. Example, these are the programs. K-12, sa K-12, kaya mo. Abot Alam, ALS, Light Ed, Rationalization Program. So these programs and many other programs who are indirect are support programs for our learners. But those programs that are direct, they are programs like feeding program, child-friendly program. So there are programs that directly geared towards learner for their benefit and welfare. But Brigada Escuela and other similar programs are indirect programs or support programs, but still geared towards the development of our learners. So the Department of Education continuously improves itself. If we don't change, we don't grow. If we don't grow, we aren't really living. So I still remember one quotation. If you keep doing the same thing and you want to increase performance or you change, then that's insanity. Again, if you keep doing the same things, and you want to change, that's insanity actually. Because if you want to change, do not do the same thing that you did in the past, because there will be no change because you keep doing the same thing. We constantly seek to do better, both as an institution. The target is not perfection, of course. The target is not perfection because no one is perfect, but we always work towards perfection. The target is continuous improvement. We should improve continually because there is change. And change happens every time because the world is dynamic. It keeps changing. And I remember the quotation, anything that is not capable of changing is not genuine. Remember, anything that is not capable of changing is not genuine, because genuine things keep changing. You still remember, example, the cell phone. The first wave of cell phone, there was no camera. It was only a two-liner, three-liner cell phone. But look at today. The cell phone is the most useful gadget a person has. Nandun ang camera, nandun ang email. So touchscreen, smart cell phone today is no longer a want. It is a need, especially for teachers. To better serve its stakeholders, teachers, parents, local governments, external partners, etc. We have to join hands together to serve its stakeholders, because teaching is not the sole responsibility of a teacher alone. because learning does not happen in the classroom alone. It happens even outside. Formal learning occurs. And as I said, learning does not happen in school because it takes a village to educate a child. The real challenge, conscious awareness of vision. Ibig sabihin, each of us is able to understand, is able to internalize the vision. Deep understanding and belief in the possibility. Teachers are active agents of action and change towards this vision. So I'm so happy that teachers are able to let their learners memorize the vision, and it is being recited during flag ceremony every day. But my next question is, do your learners understand and internalize the vision that they memorize and recite every day during flag ceremony? Remember, teachers, your role. Teachers are active agents of action and change towards this vision. This is a very challenging role of a teacher. How can an instructional supervisor or a teacher be an active agents of action and change towards this vision, and how can we contribute to that? Of course, as I said, in order to realize the vision, we have the mission, and our mission is being um, made up of strategies that will help us achieve or realize our vision. So we will recite the DepEd mission from the heart. So DepEd mission, to protect and promote the right of every Filipino to quality, equitable, culture-based, and complete basic education, where students learn in a child-friendly, gender-sensitive, safe, and motivating environment. Teachers facilitate learning and constantly nurture every learner. Administrators and staff, as stewards of the institution, ensure an enabling and supportive environment for effective learning to happen. Family, community, and other stakeholders are actively engaged and share responsibility for developing lifelong learning. Look at this. Number one example. Isn't it that DepEd is crafting different programs, the child-friendly program, gender-sensitive, safe and motivating environment. These are programs that serves as strategy so that we will be able to achieve our goal. Teachers facilitate learning and constantly nurture every learner. We have scholarship for teachers, onboarding trainings for teachers, in-service trainings for teachers, LAC session. In fact, in the SIP, there is one component there, the staff development, professional development, because we believe that if all our teachers are well developed professionally, then this what they learned, what they derive from this professional development will eventually be cascaded to our learners. And that's one strategy in order to realize our vision. The administrators and staff, as stewards of the institution, ensure enabling and supportive environment for effective learning to happen. The principal keeps crafting, developing school-based programs in order to realize the vision of DepEd. The school is able to establish a rainbow connection with community and other stakeholders because the school alone cannot provide the needs of the learners. So therefore, there's a need for a school to have a very strong partnership with stakeholders. To protect and promote the right of every Filipino to quality, equitable, culture-based, and complete basic education. So quality, you stay there, not from sunrise to sunset, of course you have to rest, but from 8 to 12. As a teacher, you should arrive in school before 8 because your students might be earlier than you. Then from 1 to 4, but I know teachers even extend their time. They take extra miles in making devices, writing down lesson plans for the next day. I know you are that very diligent as teacher. Equitable, ibig sabihin you are able to distribute the resources equitably culture-based. You respect the child, you respect the religion, you respect the practices, the languages of children, because it is what we call culture-based education and complete basic education, and that is why we have K to 12, kindergarten to senior high school. As stated in the 1987 Philippine Constitution, our mission states our duty as stewards of education to protect and promote the rights of all citizens. Students learn na child-friendly, so bawal na yung sisigaw-sigaw si teacher kasi baka maka-verbal, mademanda ka pa ng verbal assault. Gender sensitive, alam nyo na yan because there were series of trainings of gender awareness and development conducted, not only the school but even the LGU, where teachers are the participants. And motivating environment, ibig sabihin we have very well restructured classroom, very well manicured school ground, very well maintained sanitation of the school. That is why you're writing your classroom, welcome to our class home. Do we ensure that our teachers provide our learners a child-friendly, gender-sensitive, safe, and motivating environment? This statement is a challenge for us to refresh us with all the programs of DepEd that are cascaded into the school in order that the vision of DepEd will be realized through these programs, which will be facilitated by teachers. Kaya nga, ang hirap maging teacher. Teachers facilitate learning and constantly nurture every learner. So if you have 50 pupils or learners in your classroom, you have to adjust 50 times because you have 50 unique individuals in the classroom. And that is a package of being a teacher. Do we make sure our teachers ensure the development? Administrators and staff as stewards of our institution ensure an enabling and supportive environment for effective learning to happen. So as I said, si principal, ang dami niyang ginawang mga programs, mga school-based programs, mga contextualized policies, mga localized policies in order to support programs from central office. And all these programs are all for our learners in the classroom. The question now is, do our policies, systems, processes, and behaviors ensure an enabling and supportive environment for effective learning to happen? This is something that you are going to reflect on. Family, community, and other stakeholders are actively engaged and share responsibility for developing lifelong learners. May tinatawag tayo na shared responsibility. So therefore, our stakeholders, our parents, are our partners in educating our children. Now let's move to the core values of DepEd. Maka-Diyos, makatao, makakalikasan, at makabansa. We recite them in our panunumpa sa watawat every day. Maka-Diyos, makatao, makakalikasan, makabansa. But before going any further, I would like you to reflect, are we able to imbue, or are these values already imbued to our learners? Maka-Diyos, makatao, makakalikasan, at makabansa. Now, it is always the role of a teacher that these values will be developed in our learners. For Maka-Diyos, these are the expectations in the behavior. The students will be able to express their spiritual beliefs while respecting the spiritual beliefs of others. Indicators of this: engages oneself in worthwhile spiritual activities, respect sacred place, respects religious beliefs of others, demonstrates curiosity and willingness to learn about other ways to express spiritual life. Next, we have shows adherence to ethical principles, the upholding truth, and the indicators for this are tells the truth, returns borrowed things in good condition, demonstrates intellectual honesty, expects to honesty from others, aspires to be fair and kind to all, and the rest. So, as teacher, my question now, are these evident in our learners in the classroom? Another is expresses one's spiritual beliefs while respecting. Next, ito makatao. The behavioral statements is sensitive to individual social and cultural differences, and the indicators are shows respect for all, waits for one's turn, takes good care of borrowed things, views mistakes as learning opportunities, upholds respect and the dignity and equality of all, including those with special needs, volunteers to assist others in times of need, recognizes and respects people from different economic, social, and cultural backgrounds. Then the next behavioral statement is demonstrates contributions towards solidarity. Indicators are cooperates during activities, recognizes and accepts the contribution of others towards a goal, considers diverse views, communicates respectfully, adapts defeat and celebrates others, and so on. So that these are the things that are considered indicators, manifestations that our learners are able to internalize within themselves the core value of being makatao. The next is makakalikasan. Behavioral statement is cares for the environment and utilizes resources wisely, judiciously, and economically. So indicators are shows a caring attitude towards the environment, practices waste management, conserves energy and resources, takes care of school materials, facilities, and equipment, keeps work area in order during and after work. Are these already evident in our learners? It's a question that only you can answer because you have the close contact of our learners. Makabansa demonstrates pride in being a Filipino, exercises the rights and responsibilities of a Filipino citizen. Indicators are identifies oneself as Filipino, respects the flag and the national anthem, takes pride in diverse Filipino cultural expressions, practices, and traditions, promotes appreciation and enhancement of Filipino languages, abides by the rules of the school, community, and country, enables others to develop interest and pride in being a Filipino, demonstrates appropriate behavior in carrying out activities in school. Indicators manages time and personal resources efficiently and effectively, perseveres to achieve goals despite difficult circumstances, and so on. So again, teachers, we wish the deep ed would be very, very happy if all these indicators are evident in our learners. So this can be an assignment. So you are going to fill the blank. You can take a picture on this particular slide. So fill in the blanks to complete the following sentences. This is a sort of reflection for you. So I promote the value of being makadiyos, makatao, makakalikasan, makabansa by way of. So actually, this is a reflection because being a teacher for how many years? For 3 years, for 2 years, I guess you have already something in your mind. You can already recall what are those things that you have done in order to contribute to the achievement of the vision of Deep Ed. So Deep Ed mandate. The Department of Education formulates, implements, and coordinates policies, plans, programs, and projects in the areas of formal and non-formal basic education. It supervises all elementary and secondary education institutions, including alternative learning systems, both public and private, and provides for the establishment and maintenance of a complete, adequate, and integrated system of basic education relevant to the goals of national development. The Department of Education formulates, implements, and coordinates policies, plans, and programs and projects. This is now the highlighted part of the previous slide. Now the policy and trust and strategic directions to address the wide gaps in performance while navigating within existing constraints and in keeping with our constitutional and international commitments of providing quality basic education to all Filipinos. DepEd shall continue pursuing these policy thrust and directions. Targeted outcomes. Every Filipino has access to complete basic education. This DepEd is given all the modalities of learning to bring all children in school, to bring back the children in school. We have the regular school as yung mga misosa noon, yung modules, and all this modality of teaching is being developed and delivered by DepEd in order that education will be given to all. Provide necessary basic education inputs, policy, and tools across key stages. We have all the policies. The central office is crafting the policies. They're implemented by schools, and the schools even contextualize policies to fit into the setting of the school. Every Filipino has access to complete basic education. That's education for all. Provide affirmative action to learners with special needs and or learners in special circumstances. Every Filipino under that, we have engaged the private sector in broadening opportunities for basic education. We have the partnership. Ito yung partnership that a school should to build partnership with other institutions, private institutions within the locality as their partner in educating our children. We have utilized technology in expanding reach of basic education services. We have the ICT in school. DepEd is now giving technologies in order for teachers to use as they are going to deliver instruction in the classroom. Outcome 2, we have every Filipino graduate of complete basic education is prepared for further education and world of work. So under this, we have ensured that a learner-centered curriculum is implemented. Ibig sabihin, lahat ng ginawa ng teacher ay sa bata. It means to say that the teacher should not move to the next competency, to the next objective, if that competency is not mastered by the student. Kaya nga, we have the spiral progression approach. Ibig sabihin, pabalik-balik ang teacher ng pagturo spirally until such time that the student is able to master the competency. You provide relevant instructional materials and equipment. You keep crafting your devices. That is why you're given time. That 2 hours after your actual classroom contact, you're given 2 hours for the development of instructional materials. And we have the IMDC, the LRMDS, that can help you as you want to provide instructional materials for your learners, my dear teachers. We have improved quality of instruction and professional development of teachers. We have scholarship. We have professional development in terms of in-service training and laxation in schools. For outcome B, we have the delivery of basic education services to learners is effective, efficient, and collaborative. Under this, we have improved internal systems and processes. We have SBM, the school-based management, that will support this outcome, this expected outcome. We have strengthened education, leadership, and management and build people's capacities. We have training of school heads, training of supervisors, supervisory training for supervisors, management trainings for school heads. We expand the network and participation of stakeholders. We have policies. We are now allowing other entities, other organizations to have partnership with our schools. Okay, we are going to skip this, as this is an activity that could be done only into a face-to-face training. So the second to the last slide, this is according to Vincent van Gogh. It is good to live many things, but it is good to love many things, for therein lies the true strength. And whosoever loves much performs much and can accomplish much, and what is done in love is well done. That's according to Vincent van Gogh. Again, may I say, it is good to love many things, for therein lies the true strength, and whosoever loves much performs much and can accomplish much. And what is done in love is well done. By Vincent van Gogh. Have a nice day, everyone.
Welcome to CLMD Connect in support to the Comprehensive Region-Led Learning Continuity Plan LCP. I teach. Integrating technology academic community, the household. Ensuring every learner is safe and protected anytime, anywhere. Anchored on Sulong Idokalidad. This is DepEd Regional Office 11, delivering quality education across Davao Region.
Ayan. Hello, Sir Dan. Once again, thank you so much for the presentation that you have given to us, sir. Ayan po. So, yun nga po, Sir Dan, we are talking about the DepEd mission, vision, and goals. So, lahat po talaga yun ay dapat na magkakakonekta nang sa ganun po ay maisakatuparan natin ang mithiin po ng ating kagawaran. Ano po, Sir Dan? Hello po. Hello, Sir Dan. Yan po. Nakamute po yata kayo, sir. Okay, ayan. So, pasensya na po kayo, ano po? Kasi actually, si Sir Dan ngayon ay nasa Santo Tomas pa po. So, medyo nagkakaroon niya po ng problema. Gayon pa man ay hinanapan niya po ng paraan para po maibigay niya po yung kanyang bahagi sa ating pagsasanay na ito. Ano po? So, sana po ay may nakuha kayo at natutunan kayo doon sa diniscuss na presentasyon na ni Sir Danny patungkol po sa ating DepEd mission, vision, and goals. Okay po? So sa punto pong ito, pagpasensyahan at pagpaumanhinan po ninyo dahil po nagkaroon po ng problema yung unang link po ng Padlet na binigay po namin sa inyo. Kaya po ito po yung panibagong link na ma-access nyo na po at maaari nyo na po kayong mag-komento doon. Paki-post po sa ating screen, controller. Ayan po. So, pakipicturean nyo na po. Yan po ang ating bagong link para po sa inyong komento at mga katanungan po patungkol sa sesyon sa hapong ito. Ano po? Tulad nga po ng nasabi natin kanina, maaari nyo pong idagdag yung mga katanungan doon sa naunang topic po sa hapon na pinapresenta po or binigay sa atin ng ating tagapagsanay na mula sa ICTU na sila Sir Cholo, Sir Josh, at saka si Ma'am Lugin. At gayon din po yung presentasyon na nakita nyo bago lang, yung naman patungkol po sa ating common topics na binigay sa atin ng Education Program Supervisor ng Human Resource Development Division po ng ating Rehiyon 11. Ano po? Sa punto pong ito, makakasama naman natin on screen ang ating training manager na si Sir Rene para po sa ilang mga dagdag na impormasyon patungkol po sa kung paano natin gagawin ang ating
Okay, hello John. Okay na?
Yes po. Loud and clear na po. Sige,
Okay,
sir.
okay. Okay, good afternoon everyone. So, nakita niyo na ang link ng ating Padlet. So you can post your top three takeaway and how what are the things that you're going to do with it? What will you do with those takeaways? So it because you have your division chat room, talk with the members in your chat room and decide and identify, decide top three takeaways from the presentations of this day. top 3 takeaways, and what are the things that you're going to do with that takeaways. So post that in the Padlet provided https://bit.ly/2ziqw0o. Yeah, parang ano. Okay. Then as you open the Padlet, you can see reactions. Mayroong heart dyan. If you like if you like the takeaways coming from the other division, then you can click the heart because you love the reaction, you love the takeaways from that division. So let us see. So how will you do it? Okay, John?
Yan. Thank you so much, Sir Rene, for that reminder. Ano po? So, ayan, mananatili po muna on screen ang ating tinatawag na link para po sa ating Padlet at in a while po, ma-view na natin ang kanilang ilang mga komento at mga katanungan kung meron man. Ano po, Sir Rene?
Yes.
Okay. So, muli po. Yes po. Ma-view na ba natin? Okay na ba?
Yes,
Meron
yes,
na
sir.
ba?
Yes, sir. I-share ko. So,
Sige po.
i-share ko.
Okay po.
Yes,
So while
yes.
Rene is preparing, we are extending, of course, our thanks to our regional director, Dr. Evelyn Arfit Alvero, and of course to our assistant regional director po, Dr. Maria Inesi Asuncion, sa paggabay din po na maisakatuparan at maisahimpapawid ang regional training o trainers na ito para po sa ating learning management system. Thank you po mga madams. Ayan. So nakikita ko na sa Rene, ang ganda ng kulay ah. Ang galing. Talagang pinaghandaan. Ayan po. Okay. So Sir Ren, maaari niyo po bang basahin kasi medyo maliit po ang
Okay.
screen sa akin.
So before reading all their comments siguro dyan, before reading their takeaways, we will wait for about 5 to 10 minutes because they were collaborating pa in their chat room. So nandun pa sila sa kanilang chat room, division chat room, at nag-uusap pa sila. Nag-uusap sila kung ano ang top 3 na isusulat nila na kanilang mga takeaway. At saka ano ang gagawin nila sa takeaway na nakukuha nila sa ating activity ngayon, sa ating presentation, sa ating session kanina. So isusulat nila ang kanilang top 3 na kanilang naagrihan doon sa kanilang chat room. At pagkatapos, lahat na participants, pwede kayong makaklik doon. Makikita nyo by division, after sa instruction, mayroong heart. So, pwede nyo i-click ang heart kung nakita nyo, nabasa nyo, na doon sa nakapost na takeaways. At saka, ano ang gagawin nila sa kanilang mga takeaways, ay nagustuhan nila yung mga takeaways. So, kanilang i-click din ang heart. So, titingnan natin kung kaninong takeaways at paano ano ang gagawin nila sa kanilang takeaways ang may maraming reaction na heart.
Ayun. So ano po ito sa Rene? Pag indicator natin ito kapag maraming heart, ibig sabihin, ano to? Baka parang ito ng heart ngayon.
Parang gano'n na nga. Pero babasahin nila John ang mga comments para at least may meaning naman yung heart. No? May meaning naman yung heart na kanilang inilagay. So, ano John, bibigyan natin sila ng 10 minutes, John? Okay ba? 5 minutes pa.
Still, we have time pa naman. So, while waiting po, meron na naman po tayong nalalabi na 8 minuto para po matapos nila ang kanilang pagbuo ng kanilang 3 takeaways para po sa hapong ito. Or, tama ba ako, sir? Sa hapong ito, ano po? Okay. So, Sir Rene, while waiting po, nais lamang po namin muli i-flash sa screen ang atin pong mga links. Please po, paki-share nyo po, paki-subscribe nyo, i-like nyo po yung ating mga social media accounts lalong-lalo na po yung ating Facebook at saka YouTube. So, pwede nyo i-share. Pwede nyo po itong i-share sa ating mga kaguruan, sa iba pa ninyong mga kakilala o di kaya kapamilya. Lahat na, kapamilya, kapatid, ano pa ba, kapuso, kabarkada, lahat na. Pwede na rin po kung nais nyo yung sa lahat po, na kahit na po sa inyong mga mag-aaral, sa inyong mga estudyante, ano po, na meron namang kakayanan na mag-access sa ganitong mga portals, ano po, platforms. Ayan. Para po at least sila din po ay makita din po nila kung paano natin pinaghahandaan din ang pagpasok ng panibagong taong panuruan. Ayan. So Sir Rene, may natutunan talaga ako yung taong panuruan pala. Sabi nga ni Ma'am Mary Jane, yan pala yung school year.
Kaya nga,
Yeah.
nagdo-nosebleed na ako ngayon.
So, ganun pa man, maraming salamat po, Ma'am Jane. Dahil yun, nagamit actually namin yun nung nagkaroon kami ng isang mahalagang event o sa school na ginamit po namin yan. Yung nakaraan naming virtual recognition. Ayan po. Then, of course, Rene, wag nating kalimutan i-flash din on screen ang ating namang pong page. Ayan, ang ating Facebook page ng CLMD. Okay po. Ayun. Yan ang Facebook page ng ating CLMD. Okay po, sa kasalukuyan po, meron na tayong halos 2,000 ang tawag nito, nag-like sa ating page. At marami din na pong nag-follow. Ayan po. And of course, doon sa ating YouTube din, na umabot na nga po ng mahigit sa 2,000 subscribers. Maraming salamat. Okay, Sir Rene, we still have about 5 minutes.
Okay, so we will wait.
Yes. So while waiting, Sir Ren, allow me to recognize again our participants for this webinar. Sa lahat na po ng ating mga schools division offices all over Region 11. Maraming salamat sa inyong panahon at pagkakataon na makapag-suporta kayo at makapanood kayo sa ating webinar na ito. Ano po? Recognizing the participants coming from the division of Davao City together with their CID, chiefs, and of course from the division of Davao de Oro, division of Davao del Norte, division of Davao del Sur, division of Davao Occidental, division of Davao Oriental, Island Garden City of Samal Division, division of Digos City, division of Panabo City, division of Tagum City, and division of Matis City. Maraming salamat po sa lahat sa inyo. And of course, binabati din po namin na magandang hapon ang atin naman pong mga tagapamanihalang pansangay at katuwang na tagapamanihalang pansangay sa buong Rehiyon 11. And allow me to greet them accordingly. Of course, ang ating tagapamanihalang pansangay mula sa divisyon o sangay ng Davao City, si Sir Reynaldo M. Guillena. Of course, kasama ang dalawang katuwang na tagapamanihalang pansangay, si Sir Basilio Manaay, and of course, si Ma'am Emma Camporedondo. And of course, from the division of Davao de Oro, we have Ma'am Eufemia Gamutin, and of course, with Ma'am Feby Gay L. Refamonte. Thank you so much. Of course, sa ating ding Davao del Norte Division, headed by their SDS, Dr. Didi Silva, and of course, with Dr. Romel R. Handayan as the ESDS. Thank you so much, Madam and Sir. And for the division of Davao del Sur, thank you so much also to our OIC ESDS, Madam Marilyn V. Diduyo, and of course to our schools division superintendent, Sir Nelson C. Lopez. Thank you so much, Sir and Ma'am. And from the division of Occidental, we have ESDS GKP Ferman and OIC SDS, Dr. Lorenzo M. Mendoza. Thank you so much, Sir and Ma'am. And of course, ating din Sir Rene, sa ating tawag ito, Bayang Pinagmulan sa Divisyon ng Davao Oriental. Ayan po. Maraming salamat din to OIC SDS, Madam Esther Jean Ilayo, and to our schools division superintendent, Sir Reynaldo B. Milioriga. Thank you so much, Sir and Ma'am. Of course, mula naman sa City Division, we have ESDS Melanie P. Estacio, and SDS Christy C. Epe. Thank you so much po, madams, sa inyong presensya po, sa panunood po sa atin ngayong hapon. Moving on to Island Garden City of Samal Division, we have Ma'am Filomena M. Lopez, our OICSDS, and our OICSDS naman po si Sir Winnie E. Batuon. Thank you so much, Sir and Ma'am. Of course, sa ating division ng Mati City, we have the OICSDS, Ma'am Maria Genevieve T. Francisquete, and our OICSDS, Ma'am Alona C. Uy. Thank you so much. And from the division of Panabo City, we have ESDS Dr. Rebecca C. Sagot and OICSDS Dr. Renante A. Solitario. Thank you so much po sa inyo, ma'am and sir. And for the division of Tagum City, recognizing our OICS ASDS, we have Madam Christine C. Bagakay and our schools division superintendent, Dr. Josephine L. Fadul. Thank you so much po sa inyo mga madams. Ayan, Sir Ren. So I think marami na pong nakapagbigay ng kanilang mga takeaway. So maaari pa natin i-post na ngayon on screen. Palabas natin ang kanilang mga takeaways po sa hapong ito. Ayan. You may now share your screen, Sir Rene.
Okay, John. Okay, so makikita natin na ang Davao City ang may pinakamaraming heart, John. Davao City ang may pinakamaraming heart. Followed by Davao de Oro. So Davao de Oro. Davao de Oro, then Davao Oriental, and also Davao del Norte. So magsisimula tayo, no? So magsisimula tayo sa may pinakamaraming heart, meaning marami talaga ang nagla-like sa kanilang top 3 takeaway. At saka ano ang gagawin nila sa kanilang takeaway. So titingnan natin ang mga takeaways ng Davao City. So, takeaway. Saan ba ang kanilang takeaway nito? Okay. We can use the LMS or a blended learning even after the pandemic. Dito, tama, no? So we can actually make use of this LMS as our additional modality, even if without the pandemic. So it has been a fruitful afternoon. I will continue to learn and explore my capabilities as a teacher. Wow. So it is very beneficial in teaching. So much takeaway. Takeaway. Okay. So those are the takeaways of Davao City with the highest hearts of 36. So 36. followed by Davao de Oro, John, with 23 hearts. Okay, followed by Davao de Oro with 24 hearts. Okay.
Ilan ang hearts nila?
24. So with 24 hearts. So titingnan natin. Okay, titingnan natin ang kanilang takeaways. So, takeaway. Okay. The model learning management system environment interface will make the task of teachers easier and safer. Tama, no? Easier and safer. And new learning is always an excellent takeaway. Wow. So second, LMS, amazing system. Inspiring thoughts of our pillars and the demonstration of LMS used as teacher and as student. Model as the primary tool in achieving high-quality education in new setup of learning environment. Okay, followed by 22, June. So we have 22 from Davao Oriental. So,
wow! Pasok sa top.
Maraming nagla-like sa Davao Oriental.
Mga kalumunan. Sige.
I agree that the teacher is part of the learning ng mga bata. The model room is very good when the internet access is stable. So it is indeed that people who embrace change is genuine. Thanks much. Okay, very helpful na information po. Okay, topics shared and discussed today are meaty and relevant. capacitating teachers with this new normal modality is a must, especially in using the LMS for this, will be the most helpful tool to maintain and ensure the definition, vision, and goal of quality and quantity education. Okay. So, yun. So, titingnan natin ang pangatlo dyan, pang-apat dyan. Pang-apat na may
Yes, thank you,
maraming
sir.
heart. Ang pang-apat na may maraming hearts. Okay, we have Igacos and Davao del Norte. So, let's start from Davao del Norte. So,
Pantay
Davao
sila.
del Norte, oh yes. So, it is the, so, the heart and center of education is our learners. In everything we do and shall do as teachers, we have to always consider the welfare and interest of our learners. This LMS is one way to cater our learners in the new normal. Sulong edukalidad. So that's Davao del Norte. Okay. So let us move to Igacos. Because we also have 16, no? 16 hearts.
Yes.
Computerized education is the new normal of today's situation. Computerized. So that's the takeaway. So teach the pupils on how to access LMS. Very good. So I will try to make it myself first on how to access so that I can help my learners too. So teach the pupils. Okay. So an LMS can be implemented for all types of learning activities. Okay, so that's our top 5 man siguro dyan, ha? Top 5 na may
Yes,
maraming
top
nabasa na natin. Okay,
Yun yung
so,
mga takeaways mula sa ating mga
oh,
sangay, ano po, sa mga different divisions. Ulitin lamang po,
oh,
maraming salamat sa nagtap ng maraming hearts, Division of Davao City, followed by Division of
Davao de Oro,
at sinundan po yan, sir, ng ano nga po yan, sir? Davao Oriental. And of
Oriental.
from Davao del Norte and Island Garden City of Samal. Ayan po. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pakikiisa sa pagbibigay ng puso. Ayan, puso talaga pag-heart doon sa mga takeaways na yan. Yan. Sir, meron lamang akong isang punto. Nabasa niyo po kasi kanina na tulad nga po ng nabanggit ng isa nating guro na kung saan ay naibahagi niya na itong LMS natin ay kahit natapos na itong pandemyang ito ay maaari nating gamitin sa mga susunod pa. Of course, pwede po at saka ito yung nakaganda kasi nito dahil once na naihanda na natin, na ipasok na natin itong pagkatapos nitong buong school year na ito, kumpletong-kumpleto na talaga ang laman ni LMS. Kaya po yung sa school year, hindi na rin mahihirapan. Meron na siyang gagamitin, di ba? At saka, naalala ko yung sinabi sa Rene ni Sir Noy, na kung saan para natin itong storage itong ating LMS. Kasi kahit na halimbawa, alam naman natin na minsan nakakalimutan natin kung saan natin nilalagay yung ating mga files, sa kung saan. So, meron dyan sa LMS, pwede natin ma-access yan. Halimbawa, nagkaroon ng problema yung isang mong unit at kailangan mong ma-access yung iyong file, basta hindi mo lang makalimutan ang password mo at saka ang account, yun, ma-access mo rin sa iba pang mga devices. Ayan po. Lalong-lalo na po kung kailangan talaga ninyong gamitin. Of course. And of course, we are encouraging everyone, especially our Davao region teachers, no, na talagang we have to use this because this may be new to us, but again and again, the only thing that we can do is to adapt on the new normal and make this one a reality for all, of course. Because as I have said a while back, that by being together, we can always make a difference. And if we are together, we will heal as one, we will work as one, we unite together, we are one. Ayan, ayun po. So, Sir Rene, I think iimbitahan natin sa Rene kasi baka meron pang nais na ibigay ang ating hepe ng Curriculum and Learning Management Division. In a way po, natapos na natin ang mga presentasyon ng ating mga trainers sa LMS, ganun din po ng ating panauhin mula naman po sa ating HRDD. lahat naman po nung binigay nila na pagsasanay sa LMS ay maaari nyo din pong ma-access doon nga po sa binigay kaninang access link. Ayan. So, Sir Rene, baka po, bago tayo makasama natin si Ma'am Janet, baka may mga ilang katanungan po dyan. At least masasagot natin. So, Ma'am Jan, i-welcome ka din po namin on screen. Ayan. Hello po, Ma'am Janet. Once again, good afternoon. So, Sir Rene, baka may ilang katanungan tayo dyan, ano po, sa Padlet, na maaari naman nating i-address agad-agad. Pero, yung general po na mga katanungan, hindi po talaga yung, kasi tulad nga po ng nabanggit natin kanina, ay ibibigay naman po ito sa inyong mga simulation facilitators para po maipaliwanag din nila during our breakaway sessions. Ayan. Okay? So, Sir Rene?
Ano, John? Nakita ko doon, John, na ang nagtatanong sila kung kailan daw sila mabigyan ng access ng ating LMS. At papaano din daw yon gagawin na dadalhin yung LMS sa kanilang school kasi excited na silang gumamit ng LMS sa kanilang school.
Wow. Ayan.
So, paano daw?
Yes, Ma'am Jan. So, ano po ba talaga ang nito? Kasi marami na excited talaga na itong ating LMS, gamitin talaga. Sige po, Ma'am Jan.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I'm very glad hearing that. I don't know if that is a part of the takeaway, but if that is a question per se from a participant, it is really an indication and a signal that you are welcoming the introduction of the regional learning management system. Now, the intention of the region is that to make the regional learning management system complete and that it will be devolved to each school and also in the division, and that once it will reach the school, the students and the teachers can use it. So there is no reason at all, umulan man at bumagyo, may module po kayo. Okay. May ADM, may self-learning module ang mga bata at may lesson exemplar ang mga guro. So, it is providing you already the platform and at the same time all the needed materials, because in that particular link, if it is online, I don't know if it was explained by chief or by the chief trainer Idong that the learning resource materials can be navigated online and offline. I know that he made mention about that. So meaning us in the region, we are going to add a lot of materials when you are going to navigate it online, so you can link and download the material. So, ibig sabihin, once it will be downloaded to you, then indeed, it will not only serve you for this time of the pandemic, but the rest of your days that you will be with the Department of Education, for as long as you are going to make use of the LMS and make it as an avenue for any modality like asynchronous or synchronous learning. And also, if in terms of other modality like radio-based or TV-based, that the LMS can serve as repository of the material. So, wala po tayong kawala dito. So, I hope that we are going to make it a complete one. Marami po tayong dadaan ng proseso dito at saka gagawin. But we are working, or the LMS is working in progress. And that is through the leadership of our ICTU team. And of course, headed by Mr. Ricardo Ginto, at kasamahan niya ang ating web developer or ating LMS developer na si Mr. Edong at ang kanilang mga team na mga programmers, si Sir Joshua, si Sir Cholo, at si Ma'am Lo Jean. At with that, kasama na rin ang suporta ng ating top management headed by our Regional Director, Madam Petalbero at Assistant Regional Director, Madam Asuncion. So, that's it, June.
Yes, ma'am. Ayan, thank you so much, Ma'am Jan, sa pagbibigay linaw po patungkol sa pagbababa natin ng ating LMS sa ating mga paaralan. Ayan, Sir Rene, samahan niyo po kami at nang baka may ilan pang katanungan dyan. Sir Ren? Ayun. Ayan. Okay, Ma'am Jan. Ano lamang po, Ma'am Jan, i-announce ko na lang din in advance muna. Ano po, baka po kasi magtaka sila bakit nag-iiba-iba ang link na binibigay natin sa kanila. Yun po kasi ay protocol. So, yung mga links po na yun ay ibibigay po namin sa pamamagitan po ng inyong mga CID. Idadaan po yan natin sa ating mga in charge sa training na ito. Kaya po nag-iiba-iba ang link na papasukan po ninyo every time po na magkakaroon tayo ng sesyon. So, expect po na bukas, iba na naman po ang link sa umaga, iba din po ang link sa hapon. And so with the last day of our RTOT. Okay po. So, Sir Rene, nakahanap ka na po ba?
May tanong sila.
Okay.
Friendly ba daw, no? Friendly ba daw ang ating learning management system? Madali ba daw itong magamit ng mga teachers? At saka madali din ba ito daw na ma-access, ma-utilize ng mga learners sa panahon na sila na ang sasagot sa ibinigay ng mga aralin ng ating mga guro?
Yes, I think Sir Rene ang makakasagot niyan ang ating LMS developer mismo, si Sir Noy. Yan, ating Chief Trainer, Chief Noy. Live from Mati City. Ayan. Sir Noy, andyan ka pa po ba? Okay. So, ulitin lang natin, Sir Rene. Ang katanungan po ay, ito bang ating LMS ay user-friendly? Yun yata. Hindi talaga mahirap i-navigate, hindi mahirap gamitin, i-access. Ayan po. So,
Pwede naman siguro kung masagot yan ni Sir Cholo at Sir Joshua.
Yes po. Any from our
Sagot
team.
yan ng dalawa.
Sir Cho or Sir Josh? Is our LMS a friendly platform? Ayan. So Sir Cho?
Yes, ma'am. Hello ma'am, hello sir. So sa nakita nila kanina doon sa ating mga demonstration, marami naman pong nag-feedback na madali lang po daw yung system. So I think friendly naman po siya para sa ating mga teachers.
Andyan po.
So yun po.
Thank you so much, Sir Cho. Ano po? Alam mo, Ma'am Jan, at saka
May dagdag ako John. May dagdag ako doon.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Alam nyo ba, mga teachers, mga kaguruan natin, mga 8 araw ako dumaan o pinagdaanan ko yung LMS mula sa first day ng training ng Microsoft Ambassadors, ating Microsoft Education Ambassadors, hanggang sa English group. Kasi by learning area yun at isinama namin ng mga layout artists, illustrators, at saka yung ating tinatawag na ICT experts. I'm not techie, hindi ako ganun ka-techie na tao, but then, sa lahat ng panahon na sinubukan ko siya, kahit na offline lang, ito ay madaling masundan. Dahil simple po, ang matatanggap ng kada school ay meron pong tinatawag na demonstration videos. Diba, Cholo? Meron po silang matatawag na demonstration video na masusundan nyo po. Pati sa offline, I think, ibababa yon sa inyo. at hindi po siya mahirap. Dahil ready na po siya, merong ang masundan nyo sa sunod na araw, kung paano po ang lesson exemplar ay saan ilalagay doon. Ayan. Mas makikita nyo yan, mas ma-appreciate nyo saan ang lesson exemplars doon at saan ang mga quizzes dahil ang mga mismong guro ang mag-simulate kung paano yon. Kasi dinala po nila ang lesson hanggang sa virtual classroom. So sana masundan nyo rin yun. So hindi ako techie pero nasundan ko siya. So I hope that you can do it as well.
Yes,
Okay,
Ma'am Jan.
may last question daw, John. My last question. Ganito,
Yes,
importante
sige po,
siguro.
Sir Rene. Opo.
Ganito. Sa panahon daw na ikakaskade na nila ang training sa division office, sino daw ang magkakandak ng LMS? Sino daw ang magbibigay ng lecture nung
Okay.
LMS? Sila ba daw na mga na-train natin ngayon?
Ayun, Ma'am Jan.
Oh, napakaganda ng tanong. That is $1 million question. Okay, talaga, kasi ganito yon ang intention sa kanina, binanggit ko talaga that the intention of our training is not to just train you as our participants today, but you are considered our trainers, trainers of our teachers. So once you are going to handle your or manage your division training. Now, on the fourth day, you are going to have your planning for that, how you are going to do it. But just to inform everyone that all the episodes that you have seen today and up to the last day will be devolved to you. So, ibibigay yun sa inyo. So, ibig sabihin, hindi po siya mahirap sundan. Opo. And then, hindi naman na isang tao lang ang ating kasama dito. I know each division has, I believe, 100 trainers na nakakasama natin ngayon. Almost 100. So with that number, and if you're going to have it on the same, kasi ang pattern nito, the same 5 days, na meron din siyang simulation at meron din siyang tatawag na return demo, ito ay mas masundan. So, we encourage na ito po ay masundan as our training model. Now, our recorded, kasi recorded ito, Sir June, ito po ay maibababa din sa ating mga chief trainer na ating mga CID chief. So maybe you can rationalize already who will take charge on the first day or probably make it more productive and as exciting once you are going to plan it at your respect or as you conduct your respective division level activity or training.
Ayun. So thank you so much, Ma'am Janet, for that information. Ano po, kasi marami tayo kasi ngayon, Ma'am Jan. Nanonood din po kasi yung iba pa natin mga kaguruan na kung saan baka sabihin nila na trainer pala kami agad, ganon. Paalala lamang po, meron na pong binigay na kompletong listahan ng mga magsasanay at tagapagsanay po sa kanya-kanyang sangay na binigay na po ng inyong CIP. Ayan po. Okay. So, Sir Rene?
Yes.
Yes, meron pa ba tayong ilang pangkatanungan diyan?
Marami pa silang katanungan, John, pero pabalik-balik na ng tanong. Ibibigay na lang natin sa mga facilitators. Para bukas, ma-present din natin yung mga kasagutan.
Okay po. So, thank you so much, Sir Rene. And of course, thank you so much, Ma'am Janet and Sir Cholo, sa mga paglilinaw po na inyong binigay para sa ating mga teacher participants sa webinar na ito. Ayan po. So muli po, pinapaalala namin, huwag niyong kalimutan mag-subscribe sa channel ng CLMD and of course, like and share doon naman sa ating Facebook page. Ano po? Okay? Yan, naka-flash na naman ulit sa inyong screen. And please also share it sa iba pa natin. Share nyo po sa iba pa nating mga kasama kaguruan sa buong Rehiyon 11. Kung nais nyo naman po meron kayong makakilala sa iba pang mga rehiyon, okay lang naman din po. At least nakikita naman po nila ng buong Pilipinas kasi hindi naman po yan na restricted na page at saka channel kasi nga po nasa himpapawid na yan. So, maaari po. Pwedeng-pwede po. Anyway, actually din po, sa katunayan nga po, meron din naka-like dyan na mga kaibigan natin sa ibang bansa din po. So, ayan. So, nakasubaybay din po sila. Ano po? Okay? So, Sir Rene, Ma'am Jan, at saka Sir Cholo, sa punto pong ito ay pa-flash na natin ang ating evaluation link para po sa ating katami. Ayan po. Okay? This will be the evaluation link for day 1, be it /RTOT-D1. Ayan po. So, pakipicturean nyo na po, screenshot nyo na, at maaari na po kayong magbigay ng inyong evaluation para po sa araw na ito. Ang inyong pong mga pagtatala na ilalagay dyan sa ating evaluation link ay magiging basihan din po namin upang mas lalo pa naming mapabuti, mapaganda ang pagdi-deliver ng ating training para po sa mga susunod pang mga araw at sa susunod pang mga pagkakataon. Ayan po. Malugod po namin inaasahan ang lahat na inyong gagawin, ang pagbibigay ng inyong komento at maayos na pagbibigay din ng mga suhestyon para maraming salamat.
Okay, John. So, we will grab this opportunity. Nandito si Ma'am Janet. No? Nandito si Ma'am Janet.
Go ahead.
Kanina, nag-promise tayo, no? Nag-promise tayo na magbigay ng 100 peso load para sa ating naka-perfect sa ating pre-test. So, mayroon tayong 22. So, that is 22 million.
22. Ayan. Sir Cho, sumali ka ba, Sir Cho? Sumali ka din doon.
So, paano nila yun makikita, John?
Ayan.
Paano?
Okay, so
ako na ba sasagot?
Paano makiklaim yung 100 peso load?
Okay, actually, hindi namin alam ang mga nanalo, no? Or ano ba yun? Maswerte. So kaya dagdag badge yan sa makakasama ng ating speaker sa ating last day. Maganda pa naman yung katuwaan or activity sa last day na gagawin din ng isang resource speaker. So isa rin yan sa magiging batayan natin. Kasi napakaganda ng performance. So perfect sa pre-test. Tingnan natin rin sa post-test. Pero alam ko sa post-test magpe-perfect na yan lahat. Okay, yung sa mga mga 22 yun rin, no? So, sa lahat po na sinwerte talaga at saka kasi kayo po ay magaling at ganun din po, kayo po ay nagsikap na upang ma-perfect talaga ang inyong pre-test. Baka binigyan mo ng link, Len, ha? Titingnan ko yan, evaluate ko. Okay, hindi. Joke lang yan. So, text na lang sila, hindi magte-text. Mag-connect po sila sa ating secretariat pwede kay True Marjorie or pwede sa ating CLMD secretariat. So, they can send through the CLMD Facebook page na message. Mag-message kayo doon, wag naman sa wall. Uy, ma'am, nanalo ako, ma'am. Huwag naman sa wall, no? Nakakaya kasi 100 lang. Okay. So, message kayo doon na kayo yon. Tapos i-cross-check namin. Dahil nag-message na kayo, kailangan ilagay mo yung number mo. Yung number mo na kung saan doon kami maglo-load. Siyempre, di ba? Huwag naman yun na number mo na hindi talaga yun makaload kami. Kasi pag ito ay postpaid, ito ay hindi po siya pwede mag-load pag postpaid. So ito lang po ay pwede sa prepaid. Okay. Kaya binigay namin na load ito para ito ay makatulong sa inyo. Dahil nasa remote modality tayo. Yes?
Opo. Ma'am Jan, maitanong ko lang kasi iba-iba ang subscriber. So okay lang po ba na talk and text, TM, Globe, Smart?
Pwede. Ang mangyayari noon is ang pagbigay sa kanila ay base sa kanilang network. So kung ito
Ayun.
naman ay sa Globe, i-assign ko yun kay Florence Alcazaren. Alam na alam nyo na. Bakit kay Florence? Tapos
Yes.
sa Smart, i-assign ko naman, parang may ano si Marjorie na Smart. Smart ka ba, Marge? O sa si Marjorie. O yan. Ganun lang. So,
Ayun. Mm.
happy. Okay.
So ganun po ano, para ma-claim po ninyo ang inyong gantimpalang 100 pesong load ay i-message nyo po, private message nyo po ang aming CLMD page. Ayan, doon po kayo sa CLMD page.
Tapos mag-like sila, mag-like. Oo, kasi hindi
Mag-like and
pwedeng ano, hindi
Oo.
naka-like. Oo.
Yes,
Yan.
yes.
Galing.
Ayun. Thank you so much, Ma'am Jan, and congratulations muli sa lahat ng winners sa araw na ito. Winners talaga, hindi. Yun pong
Top
nakakuha na.
notchers.
Oo,
Oo.
mga top notchers natin. Maraming salamat. Ayan, lalong-lalo na sa nakita ko sa result, no, sa Bisaya pa, sa walay pabor-pabor, daghan ang ako ang mga kauban, taga Panabo.
Murag ikaw nagatag sa link, June.
Ako po no cancer.
Si June hindi nakasagot. Ayan. So, hindi nakasagot si June. Sorry. Oo.
Kaya nga po. Well, anyway, salamat pa rin po, Ma'am Jan. At least nakapagbigay tayo ng tuwa po sa ganong pamamaraan man lamang. Ayan po. Gayon pa man ay huwag po nating kaligtaan at huwag po nating kalimutan ang mahalaga po nating role para po bakit natin ito ginagawa ay para pa rin sa ating mga kabataan. Ayan. Yun po ang pinakadulo
So
natin.
bukas, June, bukas, ang top 5 sa ating early bird. Yan, may award na naman tayo dyan. Tapa.
Okay.
Sa top 5 ba na early bird? Baka mamaya at the end of the RTOT, nako. Okay, top 5 ng early bird bukas. O, bigyan natin ng award. Ayan.
Okay. Pero makakapag-register lamang sila ng attendance pag ibibigay natin ang link din bukas.
Okay,
Ayan.
yan.
So, pabilisan na lang, ano?
Okay.
Pabilisan na lamang. Ayun. Okay. So, ayun na. Meron pa tayong top 5 early bird. Ayan. Pero sana yung early bird din natin, hindi lang na mag-attendance, kundi talagang tuloy-tuloy din na manonood talaga, saka susubaybay sa ating ginagawang webinar. Ano po? Ayan. So, Ma'am Jan, Sir Rene, Sir Cho, may ilan pa po ba tayong mga nakaligtaang ipaalam sa kanila? Ay, by the way, bukas po ang ating webinar ay magsisimula pa rin po ng 8:00 ng umaga. Ayan po. Okay? At isisend po namin yung mga participants link po sa inyong mga CID chiefs na siya rin pong lalabas po para po sa inyong lahat. Ano po? Okay. So, Sir Rene, may ilang paalala pa po ba?
Wala na dyan.
Okay. Iba na namang Padlet tayo bukas. Ano po? Tama po ba?
Yes.
Yes. And Sir Cho, how about you po? Ilang paalala para sa ating mga teacher participants, lalong-lalo na po sa ating LMS?
Wala na po, sir.
Okay, yun. And of course, wag natin kalimutan, i-access nila yung tutorial videos para po makapag-navigate na kayo at doon nyo talaga matitest na talagang user-friendly din po siya. Ayan po. And of course, Ma'am Janet.
Yes, maraming salamat sa ating mga CID chief. Babanggitin ko talaga ang mga pangalan nila, June. Sila po ang walang sawang talaga gumagawa lahat para sa ating webinar na to. Dahil sila po ang link namin. At ganun din po sa kanyang mga kasamahang division, education program supervisors at mga PSDSS. Ayan. So ito po ay mula sa Davao City, si Dr. Alma Sifra at sa Davao de Oro na soon to be, sikit na lang yan, si Dr. Josie Bolivar, tapos ang ating Davao del Norte, si Dr. Edward Amugis. At ganoon din po sa ating Davao del Sur ay si Dr. Cherilyn Comita. Sa ating Davao Occidental, si Dr. Felix Antecristo. Sa ating Davao Oriental ay si Dr. Esther Jean Pelayo. At kasama niya na nag-OIC ngayon, si Dr. Maria Connie Wong. At ganun din po sa ating Digos City, si Dr. Beverly Daogdao. At sa ating Island Garden City of Samal, si Dr. Chona Calatrava. At sa ating Mati City, si Dr. Maria Gina Flores. At sa ating Panabo City, si Dr. Januario Yamota. At finally, sa ating Tagum City, nakasama natin siya, si Dr. Christine Bagakay, pero may OIC siya ngayon. Ito po ay si Dr. Maria Fe Sibuan. Ayan,
Ay.
kompleto na lahat.
Yes,
Oh.
ma'am. And thank you so much, Ma'am Jan. And of course, ma'am, wag natin kalimutang pasalamatan muli ang ating Undersecretary for Curriculum and Instruction na nakasama natin kaninang umaga at naglaan po ng panahon at oras para sa atin sa webinar na ito. Of course, thank you so much to Honorable Diosdado M. San Antonio, our Undersecretary for Curriculum and Instruction. Ayan po. Bukas din po may iba pa tayong makakasamang tawag dito po, key official ng DepEd doon, taga Central Office po. Abangan niyo po yan kung sino naman ang ating makakasama. And of course, salamat din po, lalong-lalo na sa ating Panrehiyong Director, Dr. Evelyn Fitalvero, and of course sa ating Assistant Regional Director, Dr. Maria Ines C. Asuncion. At saka po sa lahat ng mga participants sa hapong ito, maraming salamat din po sa inyong pagdalo. Bukas po, exciting ang ating magiging mga topics dahil makakasama niyo po live ang atin naman pong mga education program supervisors sa ating CLMD. Ayan po, kasi iba-ibang learning area po yun at saka napakaganda po ng kanilang mga topics na ibibigay sa inyo. Patungkol pa rin po ito sa kasalukuyan natin o yung new normal education natin. Ano po? So Sir Cho, Sir Rene and Ma'am Jan, samahan niyo po ako on screen bago po tayo magpaalam. Muli, mananalangin po tayo. Ano po? Okay po? Mananalangin na po ang kapulungan. Panginoon na aming Diyos, ibinabalik namin sa iyo ang ibayong kaluwalhatian at kapurihan. Salamat sa tagumpay sa unang araw po ng aming pagsasanay. Salamat na kilang Ama, pinatubayan mo kami ng banal ng Espiritu Santo na ilayo din kami sa lahat ng uri ng kapahamakan. Maawa ka po sanang patuloy mo pa kaming basbasan at ingatan. Lalong-lalo na po ang mga kaguruang nakasama natin sa webinar na ito. Itimo po nawa sa kanilang mga puso't isipan ang napakahalaga po nilang gampanin para sa aming mga kabataan sa pagsulong din po ng aming bayan. Maawa ka rin po dakilang Diyos, pakibasbasan mo lahat ng mga DepEd officials na nangunguna sa amin, mula po sa aming Panrehiyong Direktor, papunta na po sa lahat ng mga school heads sa mga paaralan. Lahat po ng nakikiisa sa ganitong mga gampanin. Maawa ka po sa pakibanalin mo ang aming layunin, makamit din po namin ang tagumpay at asahan po, lagi naming ibabalik sa iyo ang ibayong kaluwalhatian. Ikaw na pong bahalang magpala sa aming mga sambahayan. Patawa din po sa lahat ng nagawa naming pagkukulang at kasalanan. Ang lahat ay magalang naming tatanggapin sa tanging pangalan ng Panginoong Hesukristo. Kanila po naming tagapagligtas. Amen. Ayan po. Okay. So once again, thank you so much. At saka Ma'am Jan, Sir Cho, and Sir Rene, allow me to thank also ang aking mga kasamahang kaguruan sa Panabo City Senior High School. Thank you so much po sa inyo, sa inyong suporta po sa amin. Na sa pangunguna po ng aming mahal na punong guro, Madam Mirna Evangelista Purificacion. Thank you so much. And of course, Ma'am Jan, ang aking partner din po sa aming regular talk show, Chikapihan naman po. Thank you so much, Beshi Brian Payo. Thank you so much po sa iyong pagpapahiram sa akin ng iba pang mga kagamitan para din po maayos ang ating paghimpapawid sa araw na ito. Maraming salamat. Ayan po. So Ma'am Jan, Sir Rene, Sir Cho, ang ating trademark, yung ating counting, bago tayo magbabay, simulan na po natin. Ayan. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye.
Welcome to CLMD Connect. In support to the Comprehensive Region-Led Learning Continuity Plan LCP. I teach. Integrating technology academic community, the household. ensuring every learner is safe and protected anytime, anywhere. Anchored on Sulong Idokalidad. This is DepEd Regional Office 11, delivering quality education across Davao Region.